Oh. Oh. Yes, sir. Yoink that. Yoink that. Whoop. While we're hanging out here. What the heck do you have? Oh, why thank you. Number 1? That's not good. I don't know if I want to be number 1 in my guild. I wonder if I can find a bigger guild. Is mine... Well, hang on. Before I say that, is mine active? I haven't checked in a couple of days. Because we just got paid out. Right? We very literally just got paid out. How many is in? Let's find out. While I sit that there. Manage. What are we sitting at? We are sitting at a 50 out of 50. We are full up. Let's put it by arena power. Because I should be like a bottom feeder, right? I'm not the bottomest feeder, though. You are the bottomest feeder. That puts you at... It doesn't say what level he is. Weird. I thought it did. I guess we can just look at his characters. 30? 25? 30 is probably the level, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Bow, bow, wow, wow, wow. Pop over here. What do you say in the dev insights? In protecting his cut hard allies. Dismember is very interesting. Works well as the core of a second bounty hunter squad or as a part of the Galactic Legend Jabba the Hutt's primary squad. So I've already got all this figured out. But we already have 2 bounty hunter squads right now. Dude, the bounty hunter faction just gets better and better, huh? It's such a good faction. With taunt synergy, bounty hunter contract that requires your team to defeat the opposing leader. Omicron for the Grand Arena game mode, which further enhances his tanking capabilities. I don't even know if you're going to need this Omicron. He sounds bonkers, as is. Second bounty hunter tank to help add flexibility for bounty hunter teams. That is nice, but he's really only going to be with the Hutt cartel, so he's not as flexible as the other tank. Down but not out if defeated. He revives when you need him most through his unique ability. Introduces the disarm. We know disarm. Inspiration, strategy, and tips. Here we are. Yeah, it's just like fracture and all that. Sure. Will there be any existing characters? Yeah, we already got that. I wonder if Greedo's actually going to be good. They want him at Relic 6 or something like that, so I wonder if he's actually going to be good. Jabba the what? Let me pop over here to the kit reveal and just take a little bit of a deeper dive into the chrysanthemum kit. So we got what? Potency down for 2 turns with a 10% chance to inflict shock for 2 turns. Interesting. 10%'s kind of terrible. I guess this is why it's terrible. So we're not really... This is... Alright, this is a little misleading. We're not flexible with other bounty hunters, right? Realistically, this guy's only made for the Hutt cartel. Maybe even just for Jabba the Hutt himself. So, that's interesting. What's messed up is they put him at a requirement of like Relic 5, right? Yeah, it's actually messed up that he's a Relic 5 requirement instead of one of the Relic 7 or 8 requirements. Because you're probably going to be pushing him to Relic 7 or 8. because he's a tank. Those smart sons of the guns over there at CG. Shame, shame. God, this protection up. I wonder how good this protection up is going to be. Because protection up's based off your health, right? So, I don't know if his health pool is going to be huge. He gains max health on his unique, right? 30% defense and max health here. He gains max health from... Here we are. He gains max health from Dismember as well. Man, he's going to have a lot of health. She's going to add up to a lot of bonus protection off of Furious Fusillade. Fusillade. The payouts. You know, honestly, I don't know if this Omicron is really needed, right? And he taunts for 2 turns. Recovers 40% health and protection is really nice, but I don't think you need it. The ally in the leader slot is the Galactic Legend and a Hut Cartel. He also gains damage immunity for 2 turns and 30% tenacity until the end of the battle. The damage immunity is nice, but if it's like, it's not, it doesn't say that it's not dispellable. So it's really not that big of a deal. 30% tenacity is also nice. 50% crit avoidance is nice. And then he taunts for 2 turns and recovers 40% health. So really the immunity is whatever. He should just be able to live on his own. We shouldn't need the immunity. Shouldn't really need the immunity. But here, where is it? Walt Grand Arena, 40% max protection, but I don't think you need a ton of max protection. It sounds like he's a health-based character more than a protection-based character. Or they really want you to, like, push into both. I don't know. Followers were Hut Cartel. He's immune to ability block, cooldown increase, and then taunts for 2 turns. I don't know. This Zeta might just be good enough. I don't think you need it. 30% potency, who cares? 40% max protection is nice. 30% potency is really who cares with like Datacrons. If Datacrons didn't exist, this would matter. But Datacrons do exist. So like potency, who cares? If all allies were Hut Cartel at the start of battle, he's immune to ability block and cooldown increase. Ability block is really nice. Cooldown increase is very niche. And the first time the ally in the leader slot, excluding himself, falls below 50% health, Chrysantin taunts for 2 turns, and the ally in the leader slot recovers 50% protection. But they have to fall below 50% health. That's a lot. But we are auto-taunting. How does he not taunt, though? He has so many opportunities to gain taunt. It is ridiculous. How do we... I don't think you need it. Hang on, because it's over here, right? Yeah, because this is his Zeta. If allies were all Hut Cartel at the start of battle, at the start of the encounter, he gains taunt and speed up for 2 turns. Whenever he loses taunt, he gains it for 1 turn. And if the ally in the leader slot has more than 50% protection, the first time he is defeated, he revives with 60% health and protection, and recovers 60% protection at the end of the ally in the leader slot's turn. Dismember no longer starts on cooldown, and it's reset at the start of each encounter. So this, what this tells me, as I understand it, whenever he loses taunt, he gains it for 1 turn. So he just taunts like infinitely? How do we actually lose taunt? Like buff immunity is like it, right? That's the only thing that's gonna stop us is buff immunity. Because if we dispel it, it's gonna get back, and if it falls off, we gain it back for 1 turn. Because it does just say whenever he loses taunt, he's gonna taunt for 1 turn. I guess the way to stop it is to AoE down the leader, put them down to below 50% protection, but he's gonna be taunting forever. You have to have someone who can target outside of the Chrysantin, or someone who can apply that buff immunity immediately. So I guess maybe the 30% potency matters in that sense. I think he's going to be real good without the Omicron, which is fantastic to hear. Because he does look very cool. He looks very, very cool. Oh, what else do we got going on here? We'll just take a nice little breather. Just breathe a little bit. Read a little bit about this profundity. Seeing the clues they laid all over the months. Ready to announce the next journey guide, capital ship, the Profundity. The ship, captained by Admiral Radis himself, brings parity to the ship meta's top tier. I wonder how the kit's gonna look out so that this, because when they say parity, right, this means he's going to, the Profundity and the Executor are going to be two peas in a pod, right? So this really makes me wonder, is it going to be worth it to go after the Profundity? Is it actually going to beat the Executor, and will the Executor vice versa beat it? That makes me wonder as well. But I don't know. Relic characters participate in the journey. But it is just like the Executor event. You unlock it at 4 stars, and then you get it at 7 stars afterwards. It has a very similar amount of relics. In fact, let's double check. Executor, Swogo, Discarded Doctrine. The Discarded Doctrine has 7885555. What did they bump it up again? Yeah, 9875555. So we've lost one of our Relic 8s, but we gained a Relic 9, so it's like the Relic 8's still there. Which is very interesting. People have been pushing Piet to Relic 9 anyway. I don't know. Let's move it over here so I can go back between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Interesting. However, when it comes to these ships, a lot of these ships are way more obtainable, right? Ghost, Y-Wing, Biggs, Wedge. Those are all some very obtainable ships, especially because Y-Wing comes with Grief Karga. That's an easy ship. Wedge and Biggs both come off of Galactic War. Ghost? Yo, what up, Solo? I just been just wanted to cool down and chill. I made the video immediately. Now it's just nice to kind of discuss what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because like I got real excited about this. The whole mod system it's so nice. It's, oh god, everything about this is going to be fantastic. It is just a rip of hot utils, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. But no, I was thinking about the Profundity comparatively to the Discarded Doctrine. I don't know what they're going to call the Profundity's requirements, but it is a little bit more expensive. It's got all the same Relic 5s. It's got the Relic 7. It's got the Relic 8, the other Relic 8, but it also has a Relic 9. Meaning, it's really, they're trying to push that little extra bit of importance onto the territory wars, I assume. Kind of gating behind it. I think that Radis team's pretty sick. So I definitely don't hate this. I think a lot of these are fantastic for like account building as well, right? The Doctrine, I don't know if I'd quite say the same, right? Dengar, I don't really have a fantastic home for him, like in the late game. Same with TIE Fighter Pilot. But if you come back over here, the only one I don't super have an amazing home for would be like Biston, you know? Oh, yeah. For side-by-side breakdown in his Profundity speculation. I have to go check that video out too. I saw this, I made my video, my Discord was pinging out like crazy. It's like, oh my god. We're all on it at the same time? What's that like claymation movie where the dogs are fighting over the trash? Like, is it worth it? it's worth it. But realistically, like I was saying though, I think Biston's the only one here that doesn't have like a super good home out of like all these characters, right? Mon Mothma has a home. Dash Rendar is an amazing character. It kind of sucks that we have to put Cassian to Relic 8, but him, Radis, and Jin are all going to be a part of a pretty good ground squad. So having them also be reliced up for their ship's side of the roster is still going to be fantastic, I think. Plus, it just wants good ships, right? Wedge, Biggs, Y-Wing, U-Wing, Cassian's U-Wing, the Outrider. Those are all fantastic. I think the only thing I'm hung up on here is going to be... I think I work for... That's funny. That's hilarious. But the only thing that I'm hung up on is really just Ghost and Hera. Because me no likey. I like Ezra, but I don't like anybody else inside of the Phoenix squad. Their ships aren't bad, but I just hate them, so... Yeah, that part kind of sucks. But it'll be alright. I'll get over it. You know, just like I'll get over Relicing 5 Dengar, like Relicing 5 TIE Fighter probably. I'll get over it. So it's not bad requirements at all, I don't think. It does, like I said, it does suck that this Relic 9 is here. Because that's like what? That's only Territory Wars, right? Galaxy Heroes Relic 9. Relic 9 mats, please. Please and thank you. There they are. Relic 9 comes from scrapping some crazy stuff. And just from Territory Wars, yeah. So if you're not... It's a lot easier to get into Relic 8. But to get into Relic 9, it's a lot harder. So this is... I don't know if you could make some sort of account built on this. I don't know if I would make an account built on this either. I think it's a little too on the nose to try and push profundity. Whereas like Executor, bounty hunters are so good, and it's so easy to build around Empire characters that it just makes sense. You only have the one Relic 9 material? Only one in the bank? Because I think Relic 9 Amalgus is... It's probably still going to be a fantastic idea. For sure. The real question, I guess, is do you think Profundity is going to be that big of a game changer when it comes out? Because right now we're at a pretty decent spot in the fleet meta. If you got an amazing first order fleet, it can take out Executor. But how messed up do you think Profundity is going to be comparatively? The only Relic 9 you currently have. That's a good Relic 9 to have, though. You think the Profundity is actually... They're going to have it balanced out so it beats Executor on offense and Executor beats it on offense? Or do you think it's just going to be that it beats a different set of ships that the Executor can't beat? And then vice versa? Yeah, they say here it'll have parity. But do you think it's actually going to work out that way? Remember, the TIE Echelon wasn't supposed to make the First Order beat the Executor, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. Also, this Relic update is really... This is a nice little nod. I really like this. Just the extra... Just not having to worry about so much of the Carbonite and Bronzium wiring as you get all the way up into Relic 8 and 9. Like, it's already so much to get to Relic 7. I'm really glad they took that out of Relic 8 and 9. Did not need that at all. It gets the Falcon and a lot of Relic ship pilots now. Well, I mean, crazy mofos already had, like, Biggs... Not Biggs, sorry. Who goes with Biston? Scarab Rebel Pathfinder? They already had them, like, Relic to, like, 7. Just so that it would go first before the Falcon, call it to assist, and do all that crazy garbage. So all those huge psychopaths in the top end are already pushing relics in. I just wonder how many ships you think it beats comparatively. Do you think it becomes like Executor Day 1, where like nothing beat it at all? Because if Executor and it are at parity, Executor is beatable by other fleets. So that means Profundity is going to be beatable by other fleets. In theory. It's not going to be a 100% guarantee like the Executor is versus a ton of fleets. Right? The other fleets that beat the Executor are like anywhere from 50 to 80% depending on your mods and relics. But it is still doable. I definitely wouldn't hate if they just butt heads though. That would be really nice. Like I said, when I messaged you, I was really hoping we'd have something along the lines of like kind of a new beginner fleet, kinda, where we have like the Galactic Republic, the Rebel, and the Empire beginning fleets. We have ways to move forward with the Profundity. We'll have ways to move forward with all three of those fleets now, right? We have Profundity for Rebels, we have Negotiator for Galactic Republic, and then what is Thrawn's ship called? Oh, I can't think of it. The Chimera for Empire. Executor will still beat it. You think it'll beat Executor on defense? Or it will beat Executor as an offensive team, I should say. Sorry. Because that's another big question. I don't think they can ever get something quite perfect to where it's going to be the same on offense as it is on defense. I don't know if I trust them enough to be like, yeah, this is going to work here comparatively to here, but you know, that's just because of that's because of some wording we've used in the past. Offensive, yeah. All right. I hope we're on that. I hope that's how it comes out. I have hopes. I don't have high hopes. Because we've seen how the game is spaghetti coated in. Look at this, dude. This is so nice. Not only does it look nice, but goodness gracious, this is such a nice quality of life thing to have. Especially if someone doesn't know exactly how mods work. This is really going to help them. Oh my goodness. This is really going to help them break it down and understand what they're rolling on, how good their rolls are, how bad their rolls are. Instead of having to go and follow all the data mined stuff and be like, this is how this works, this is how this works on some sort of website. It gives you a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? Autonomy on your own. You don't have to go and search it out. I guess what I'm worried about is if all those relics make it go first, right? And then it just goes first on defense. Is it going to operate at speed on defense so the Executor loses? That's my wonder. Right? Because if it's able to beat it on offense, like that's kind of no big deal. If it's a dirt nasty slot battle, that's good, right? We kind of want that dirt nasty slot battle. Oh wait, the Executor's kind of RNG, huh? Wait. You think it might just sneak out some wins? You think its win rate might be similar to that of the First Order and the Separatist fleet, in where one or two dodges can cost the whole battle? Corner the market. I mean, they're not going to be getting paid $10 a month to have this. But I'm definitely glad to have it as a part of the game. And I'm glad to not have to pay for it. While I do think Hot Utils has made a fantastic tool, I'm glad that they finally learned from Hot Utils and stole it. So I would have to have very specific calls to assist. I don't know. Alright, exactly. So if that's what we're thinking, if the Executor's still going to sneak out wins on defense because it's going to have battles miss, do you think the Profundity is going to have a similar mechanic where Executor has evasion that can just kind of ruin your battle? Does Profundity have something that can kind of ruin your battle in that same way? Because if the whole Profundity battle is predictable, that means the Executor will always beat it, and the Profundity will mostly beat the Executor. You know what I'm saying? You pick up what I'm putting down? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man, and Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum? Three-headed monster. To keep Wells happy. Remember, you need 3 fleets now. Okay, alright, listen, you need 3 fleets now. I have a roster to fix before I have 3 fleets, okay? we got a little bit of things to work on before I get into that whole mess. At least on the main. It's even further away on the alt, but holy god. Dude, speaking of the main, oh my, what's it? Mark 8 Neurosav is the bane of my existence. I need so much of it. And I do not want to spend all my crystals on it. But I need so much of it. On the bright side, I get to farm Nihilus and finish him out to 7 stars. Because I'm a little lazy boy. But I might go back to farming Juhani just so I can get those extra light side currencies up. What's the 3rd Hydra? Which one do you think? What is your bane to see on defense? Is it Galactic, or I guess it is Galactic Republic, or is it Separatists? I personally hate seeing Separatists because Galactic Republic they kind of get doo-dooed on by rebels. I guess it's gonna change now, huh? So maybe you're right. Maybe it is 3-headed Hydra. Oh, let me scoop my chair up. Actually, I probably should go grab a drink. But now that the Falcon is going to have a different home, right? Because it's going to go to the Profundity. That means the Falcon's not going to be used against the Galactic Republic. So the Galactic Republic's defense rate probably shoots up, right? Because we can't just tear the team apart by going Bist and Falcon, pew 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 pew, insta-killing a dude. Right? Left? Center? I'm thinking. Ooh. You're thinking Chimera more on defense, huh? Huh? It makes sense. It does. I think there is some merit, though, that if the Falcon's not in the player's hands, if it's put on defense, that makes Galactic Republic a much better defensive option. Because they don't get ran over by rebels because they're on defense. How many rebel ships do we have again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 rebel ships. But now rebels is worthless. You keep First Order to beat one of them. I wonder if First Order is going to be able to beat Profundity. That's still like a coin toss though, huh? So we keep First Order to beat Executor. Chimera? How the hell do we beat Chimera with TIE Interceptor? That's very frustrating. If we're assuming they have the Giga Chads on defense, I think what I would take to the party, I would take First Order on offense. I would take... How am I going to deal with Chimera? Which fleet do I want to take? Give Give me the capital ships. It makes my brain work better when I can see them. So, the things that I would do in that scenario, we take Finalizer for Executor. I'm thinking, I'll be real with you, I think Negotiator's on defense. If I'm assuming Profundity is on their defensive side, that means that my Negotiator is way harder to deal with. How do I want to kill this Chimera, though? How do I want to set up my defense? Ooh, give me the pen. Give me the pen. Thinking Grievous, huh? Give me the pen. So my defense. Let's say I assume they always have the Giga Chad defense. 2-shot with the Holdo maneuver. I think we can... Well, we don't know where Profundity is, so I don't want to say that I think we can one-shot it all. I don't want to say that. So we kill the Executor with... Alright, so hang on. Offense. Offense is for sure first order. That's what's going to be Executor. I'm thinking... My first gut feeling is if they have Profundity, I put Galactic Republic on defense. Because if they're just trying to put the new hardest ship out, that's going to be a problem. But with their Rebels being gone, they have to use possibly 2 fleets to beat the Galactic Republic. They still steal battles all the time. I'm thinking, what else? Malevolence. I think First Order for Executor. I think Malevolence. I think Malevolence for Chimera, huh? You think? It's kind of similar. It keeps up with the Empire when they pull out the TIE Interceptor, because you get the extra units in the Vulture droids. I was going to say the Buzz droids, but that's their debuff. You're able to nearly one-shot the Imperial TIE Bomber. And you get to be annoying with your Hyena Bomber. I think you can pull out there. If Spy gets a crazy taunt on reinforcement, we're sick there. Maybe do a team up on it in a day or so. Sure. Ooh, this is good stuff. You have fun tucking in the tyke. Talk to you later, my guy. What are we thinking? So let's see. Let's go look at the Profundity's requirements real quick. Give me this. You sit over here. Hop over here. Give me... Yep, there we go. So, the Profundity has... It has the Outrider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Comparatively to here. We don't use all this, though. We use... strictly the Bounty Hunters, Carthanasi, and then like whatever you want as your last thing for Executor. So we can assume kind of the same thing here. Because we're not going to be using... Let's pop back to Rebels real quick. If we're not going to be using the Raven's Claw, we're just not going to be. How does the Outriders kit work out again? If the Outrider says... limit use once per battle, dispel all debuffs. This is just the ability itself. How do we gain those stacks? Is it this? Here we go. Download. Progress starts at 0% and is increased by 1% whenever a rebel ally scores a critical hit. Tripled if it's their own turn. Requires 100% download progress to activate. If we assume that we make an ass out of you and me, we have 60% crit chance. If the Profundity gives out 20 or 30% crit chance to all rebels, because we don't know what the kit is, we're kind of speculating on this half. That's going to push our download speed upwards, because your basic is a triple tap 3 times, and your first thing is 5 hits, right? And it's your own turn. If you crit with all 5, it's 3% per crit, right? 1% tripled when it's their own turn, so that's 15%. Pushes turn meter to the whole team. Han goes next. What is the other person that goes with it? Who's faster? Is the Outrider faster, or is Biston ship faster? So we'll go to GG. I guess I could have opened it. We'll just put this over here. We want ships. We want Biston. We want Biston's Ewing, and then we also want Outrider. Oh, look at that. Your speed is... What the... Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Speed. Your speed is 166. Yours is 209. But Biston's Ewing has the unique 25% speed in addition whenever an enemy becomes target locked. Another random ally gains 35% turn meter. So if we start the battle... Do we start Biston's Ewing? If we start Biston's Ewing Outrider... Do we call the Falcon to assist? And take the fast boys first? 168. Give me a calculator. Calc. If we go... What is your speed again? It is... We'll just go off base speed because I'm a little lazy. 168... No, 166. God, I'm blind. 166 times 1.25 is 25%. 207. 209. Outrider's faster than Biston's Ewing? Then we don't take Biston's Ewing into the immediate. But I could have swore... Hang on. Is there not a slider? Is this the max stats for a ship? Or is this just the stats for it at level 85? Stats are for a max tier, max level ship with crew that has max abilities, gears, stat mods, level, and stars. 166. I mean, if we're slower than the Outrider, we don't take Biston's Ewing into the beginning lineup. Do we even take Biston's Ewing then? What is your reinforcement, my guy? Enter battle, gains stealth, and calls a random ally to assist. That's not horrible. But I think Cassian's Ewing is going to be better for that. You might be on the other team. So if we go Outrider first... What do we go? If we go Outrider... What's our other... Where is... Pop this back over. Take me back to Rebel ships. So if we're going to open Millennium Falcon, we go Outrider, Millennium Falcon, take the Y-Wing, so we can kind of get around taunts. If that's the case, Outrider goes first, pushes Han forward, Y-Wing isn't taunting. What do we use this against? I don't know if that's good on defense. You know what I mean? Take me back to... Oh, Rebel. Y-Wing. 174? That's not a good speed. Falcon. Hans is at 199 at max stats. What would they be using against this? Executor requirements? Executor requirements are what? Empire? Or sorry, Bounty Hunter? Bounty Hunter. 154, 195, 191, 171, 188. I guess we get to go first. What is Executor? 194. So the Profundity does outspeed the Executor. Did they outspeed the First Order? The First Order is 181, 208, 212, 210. We still get to take the first hit as the First Order versus the Profundity. Ooh, I don't know. If we're thinking that on offense, in like the magical Christmas land where we have 3 fleets, right? On offense, if Profundity exists, I think we put Galactic Republic on the defense, right? Because Han's Millennium Falcon is going to be with the Profundity in one way or another. And with that being basically a fact, right? Ravensclaw says it doesn't work with scoundrel cargo ships. Han's Millennium Falcon, or it just says scoundrel ships, not cargo ships. I'm just, all scoundrel ships are cargo ships. Alright, I'm a rat person. But the Outrider and the Millennium Falcon have to be on that team in one way or another, because Ravensclaw is going to be the big driving force inside of our Home 1 squad nowadays. So if those two are going to be gone, what makes Home 1 work against the Galactic Republic, if I'm assuming Profundity's on defense, means that the Rebels are no longer going to be able to beat the Galactic Republic, because their big hitting man is on defense with the Profundity. So I'm thinking we take First Order on offense. That kills the Executor. We take General Grievous on offense. That gives me a way to beat the Chimera with TIE Interceptor, or Tarkin with TIE Interceptor, whichever one really makes you happier. I think Grievous can take care of that. How do I beat the Profundity, though? That's the question. Because it's going to be on par, on level with the Executor in some way, shape, or form. We don't quite know what that shape is yet. But they're requiring Radis at Relic 9. I wonder if he's going to be fast. It's interesting they had him at Relic 9, by the way. Because I bet you, if he isn't at Relic 9, he loses to all the Relic 9 Piets that exist. I bet you that's why they had it as a requirement at Relic 9. Well, with Profundity in, let's try and round out what we're going to be doing on offense and defense in that kind of situation, right? If we have First Order to take out Executor, if we have General Grievous to take out the Empire, since they have that Conquest unit, what are we going to defend against? If Profundity's on defense, I'm putting Galactic Republic down on defense, because I won't have to worry about Rebels being able to beat it, so it's a hard battle. If the Executor beats Profundity, they say it should, we can take the Executor on offense. We take Exec on offense. Then we keep our Empire on defense. That leaves, what do we have? First Order, Bounty Hunters, Droids, Galactic Republic, Empire. That leaves our Profundity on defense, in that theory. So we just put Rebel. We don't have a full squad for Home 1. We only have 5. But realistically, Radis is in that same boat. So it's not, or no, we have less than 5. We might have 5, we might have 3. Hey God, take me over to Rebels. If I'm running Profundity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo, what up, Jammy? What up, my guy? Have you soaked up all the beautiful state of the galaxies? You absorbed it all into your body? You got it all figured out, my guy? This is an exciting time. I think, personally. It's pretty dope what's happening right now. Oh. Oh. Let me go grab a drink. I have. Wait, why are you upset? Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna ask why you're upset while I wait for the response. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Why are we upset? This is dope! Okay, I lied a little bit. I got a drink, and I have a bag of chips. Because my tummy's got the rumblies. But, But I don't want to be making food right now. I want to be chit-chatting and figuring out about this. So we're just going to put that to the side. Okay. Let's see. Oh, characters you don't care about release? You know, that makes a lot of sense. Wait, you don't like Jaba? Hold up. Reverse. Bounty Hunters are dope. Jaba's sick. I think this GL is going to be, like, probably one of the coolest ones, just for, like, how good the characters are a part of it. I think this... Did I close it? No. I've got so many tabs open on this side. Hang on. You know, you guys can die. I'll go back to theory crafting that in a minute. I think that this was a pretty good State of the Galaxy. Because it's given us... How do we put it? Give us a new character. It's given us a new GL. It's given us a few things that we kind of are wanting with the Relic update. We really have been fiending for this mod update for years now. So the fact that this is finally dropped into the game is really nice. The fact that we now have a new GL to chase, whether it's because you like bounty hunters or you need a 7th GL in your roster, either way is another nice thing to add. I do think it is unfortunate that we have not talked about... Jaba's lame? You would have rather been a Conquest character. Just isn't memorable like the GLs. But those would only have been huge nostalgic. But you don't think Jabba the Hutt's a huge nostalgic big influence character? Alright, listen, we're going to have to agree to disagree here. It is unfortunate that we didn't really have anything addressed in here. As, I don't know if they see anything as problems though, right? I think this is a lot of the things that we are really wanting. Not a lot. A lot's the wrong word. This is a huge thing that we've been wanting. I'm getting those two mixed up because they didn't give us a lot of things that we wanted all at once. They gave us this one huge thing. We've been asking for mods to be redone in a way that is helpful inside of the game, so we don't have to use third-party software and, you know, let other things log into our account in one way or the other. And now it's here, and it looks fantastic. There's obviously been quite a bit of effort put into this comparatively, and it now makes sense. They've probably been working on this for a minute because they've stolen things from Datacrons with like the percentages. Where is it? With like this system right here. Because if you look at your, hang on, we'll go back to Datacrons, the old bad boys over here that we love so much. We love them. They stole a little percentage thingy from Datacron, so it's probably something they've been working on for a hot minute. They just, for some reason, didn't tell us. You'd rather have a Boba GL? We have 17 Bobas in the game. That's not true. We only have 2, but like, big energy. We do have 3 Kylo, well, 2 Kylos and then the GL. So, and we have 2 Rays and then the GL. So I mean, I can't, you know, it makes sense that you want that. I can't sit here and be like we have too many of them because we have. I don't want to talk about Luke. I plead the 5th. I don't want to talk about Luke. Don't even bring him up. Kenobi. Shh. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Yeah, I definitely think he's been he's definitely a huge character. I wonder what they're going to be working on next, because this is something very nice. I really enjoy what's happening here. I hope the Hutt tag is dope, because if we pop over here, the characters we're pushing into the Hutt Cartel faction are very interesting. I don't know how I feel about Greedo, because he's kind of an RNG character. But Embo, Cad Bane, Fennec Shand, and Boba Fett kind of having, you know, another home that they can go into. Specifically, Scion of Django. Because, like, as a player, I truly hate Boba Fett Scion of Django as, like, a bounty hunter. I think he's, like, only good as a scoundrel inside of a Dash Rendar-led team. So him having a home that's actually like bounty hunter bound is really nice. Plus it, you know, gives him a little bit more flexibility. He's amazing in Territory Wars as a galactic legend killer. Now he's going to be good inside of GAC, and more than just the one Dash Rendar lineup, he's going to be a little bit more flexible. And while I don't have him, it's going to be really nice for the people who worked hard to get that Conquest character to actually like feel a little bit of power in their fingertips. We do like that. But I think it's over here in Dev Insights. Where is the Hut Cartel tag? It's interesting that we have Boba Fett, Embo, Cad Bane, Greedo, Grimorian Guard, and Mob Enforcer. I don't know about this Mob Enforcer thing, but Grimorian Guard could be a very interesting character. We were already talking about like a Grimorian Guard rework when we got the Scion of Django show. So that would be very interesting. I'd be very down for that. Mob Enforcer kind of has like 0 place in the game, so who really cares? I like that Cad Bane has this tag. I was talking about it earlier. But if we can have another reason to farm this ship character and get that like extra payout, because not only does he have the Bounty Hunter tag, he'll then have the Hut Cartel tag. He'll be a ship pilot that's a part of the journey needed for Kylo Ren, and he's a part of the Executor farm. Well, not the Executor farm, but part of the good squad for Executor. Like, you can't really ask for much more here. So we love to see that. And I wonder where Boba Fett's going to land in all of this as well. Just regular Boba. Very interesting to think about. I think the thing that scares me the most about this is going to be like a Bounty Hunter Galactic Legend. So does like Zam Omicron become crazy? Is it bonkers busted? Are we gonna die to Zam Omicron? What's gonna happen here? Because if it's similar to the main, whoop, we can do the full screen, so I can downsize it, have a little more ply malleability in my fingertips. Go over to Galactic Legend. I guess we can just go off Luke, right? Luke gives what, 30 speed as well? Yeah, plus 40 speed to everybody. And then Zam gets her unique speed and then applies that to everybody as well. That sounds scary. Like, really, really scary. It's a good thing that that's not going to be going to the GL, because I assume... Maybe I'm making an ass out of you and me, but I assume they're not going to make Jabba Hutt a bounty hunter. I think he's going to just be a scoundrel. And, what do they call it? The Hut Cartel? He'll be the Hut Cartel. But also, coming into the Hut Cartel, Chrysanthemum looks awesome. I think he's going to be amazing without his Omicron too. Because if we pop down here, right, if you haven't seen the whole kit, we can go over that. But the Omicron is only 40% max protection, which, don't get me wrong, is a lot. Neg 30% potency. And then the big thing here, immune to ability block. I think if this is going to be the thing that you need, I don't know if that's super worth it. You know, he already gains taunt forever, so I don't know if you need this. When the leader slot person goes below 50% health, we taunt for 2 turns. I'm not entirely sure if that's needed. His kit is already so loaded up that, what is it? Where is it? Right here. Chrysanthemum taunts and gains speed up for 2 turns at the start of each encounter. Whenever he loses taunt, he gains it for 1 turn. As long as the ally in the leader slot has that 50% extra protection, or above 50% protection, I should say. So this is like really good for what he's trying to do, because he looks to be a very healthy tank. There's a lot of health in his kit, a lot of recovery in his kit. It makes me wonder if they're going to try and get us to split him between health and protection, because we do recover both health and protection. We have max protection on our unique here, and we have max health up on top with 30% defense. Oh no. But we have so much protection recovery. Every time we lose taunt and regain it, we get protection recovery. We have protection recovery for our special. And we have protection recovery... Where is it? The first time he dies? Yeah, the first time he dies, he recovers 60% health and then gains 60% protection when the leader takes a turn. He's so resilient. He's thick. Okay? Huge. I think it's gonna be really cool. Plus, it might give Embo a home. Hey, what up, monsters? You excited for this? You excited for this State of the Galaxy? I'm pogging out of my mind. I think it's all dope. Unfortunately, our boy Jammy's not in the same boat. He's been robbed of characters he wants. They will come in the future, I promise. Give me a couple of chips. I need some calories. My tummy's, it's a rumbling. You haven't seen it? Alright, hold up. Huge thing. Remember how I was talking about the mod management thing, hot utils? Don't do it. You don't have to do it anymore. It's in the game. So now you can sort your mods out way better. You can get more in-depth, learn more about your mods, just by working with this system, right? It shows you, similarly to how Datacrons... Oh, I love the State of the Galaxy 2, Melvin, I do. Similar to how Datacrons work, right? If you've seen it in the main account, pop over here to collection, go down to Datacrons, right? I know we're sad about Datacrons, but we have the range percentage, so you can see how it works on your mods, on top of all the other goodies that are going to come from stealing all these ideas from Hot Utils. God bless, thank you Hot Utils for existing. But on top of that, we have Jabba the Hutt as a galactic legend, and as we thought, we have Profundity coming to the game, but it's going to be a Executor level ship. They say it's going to mirror Executor. I don't know how well they're gonna deliver on that. Their testing has been a little off in the past. You know, TIE Echelon was not supposed to beat the Executor, but First Order does beat the Executor. So we'll see how this works out. If they beat each other on offense and on defense, that'd be very interesting. But it gives you a whole nother faction to chase after. If you don't like moving into those Executor units, you can instead go into the Profundity. So it's just W's everywhere. Yeah, Jaba GL. Oh, dude, you haven't seen Chrysanthemum yet? The Chrysanthemum kit looks sick. It's actually, I think it's super good. I don't think you need the Omicron for it either. Plus, Chrysanthemum just looks dope. Look at him. Look at him in game. We just punch people. We're so cool. We're so cool. Oh, yeah. Look at that roar. It's so sick. Yeah, his kits, it's really good. We have Shock on our basic. They introduced a whole new faction called Hutt Cartel. And I'm really interested to see how Hutt Cartel interacts. Because as you can see, it has synergy over here. All these characters are getting the tag added retroactively. So if you pop down here, we have regular Boba, Embo, Cad Bane, Greedo, Grimorian Guard, and Mob Enforcer are all going to be getting the Hutt Cartel tag. So it's going to be really interesting. Yeah, good luck moving into that Jabba the Hutt GL. Hopefully they have some other cool requirements. Because Outrider at 7 stars, that's not exactly a bad thing to have. It is a ship, so it's not like it's going to get accelerated rate, so that makes sense at 7 stars. It sucks that they moved it from 6 to 7. You know, they move the goalpost every time they release a new thing. But Greedo at Relic 6, don't know how I feel about that. Don't know. There's a chance that he's good in the team, though. We don't know what GL Hutt's going to do. We have no clue. Right? There's a chance that Grimorian Guard is going to be yoked, right? You may even want to push him to like Relic 7 or Relic 9 because he's a tank. He might just be good in the squad. Han Solo's already good, so moving him to Relic 8 is not that big of a deal. And I think Chrysanthemum is a character that you're going to be moving to Relic 7 or 8. Because he's so... Oh my goodness, he's so tanky. Like, on his special, he says, right here, it says, deal physical damage, gain defense up, taunt for 2 turns, recover 10% health and protection, gain protection up 50%, and recover another 5% health and protection for every other Hutt Cartel ally. So you use this, you recover 30% health and protection, and you gain 50% protection up. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. I don't know how you're killing him. It's in his unique down here somewhere. Where does it say it? Hang on. Hang on, before I lie to you. Right here. At the start of battle, he gains 30% defense and max health. 30% defense and max health, on top of whatever else he's getting. When Chrysanthemum loses taunt, he recovers 10% health and protection. And that's important, because Chrysanthemum gains taunt at the beginning of every round, and whenever he loses taunt, he gains it for 1 turn. So inside of territory battles, when you're doing the PvE stuff, he always taunts at the beginning. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. I think Jaba, I don't know how they're going to do it. I think Jaba's going to be, how do I want to word this? I think Jaba's going to be kind of like C-3PO as a galactic legend. I can't imagine how he's going to deal damage. Do you know what I mean? Like, how is he actually going to hit them? Is he going to call a bunch of people to assist? Is it going to be a thing where, like, everything on his side of the field has to live? Because if he works out like C-3PO, he runs away, we're kind of sad. All they have to do is kill the other 4 characters that are obviously weaker. Maybe he's just going to have, like, his basic attack is, like, he like, calls someone from, like, his... Like, he summons a Gamorrean guard or something like that to do his bidding. I don't know. Makes me wonder how they're going to do that kind of stuff. Hey, listen, though. You already know we're going to throw somebody into the Rancor pit. We already know. We know we're throwing someone into the Rancor pit. It's happening. That's an ability. That's going to be exciting. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. Let me get another. I need some more calories. I need to go make food, but I don't want to make food right now. This is way too cool. I'm going to hang out and talk about this for a minute. We're slamming those kids into the hole. They ain't coming back. It's going to be so cool. The big thing I was trying to figure out while I was waiting for you guys is how the what is this? This is the inside. This is the kit. All right, so pop down here. The only counter, the only counter would be Luke. Yeah, one of a team of just Lukes. You just have all the Lukes. You have GL Luke, Jedi Knight Luke, Commander Luke, Farm Boy Luke, like Han Solo. They all just escape the pit. Han gets slammed into carbonite. Move on with our lives. Slime first, you think, huh? That could make sense. That way he's not like a C-3PO or a Hermit Yoda where he runs away when your whole team's dead. That could make some sense. I'm really excited to see. Hopefully they reveal the kit soon. I mean, they've already revealed the first 5 requirements, right? We have those. And, you know, realistically, they're not that bad. It depends on how the Hutt Cartel tag works out, whether or not Greedo's going to be dope. I'm pretty sure Chrysanthemum, is either going to be amazing on the Hutt team, or he's going to be in some other Hutt-led team. This tag being put on Boba Fett's sick, though. That's going to be so nice. It's going to make him even more flexible as a character. Very excited. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how the top end of the game is gonna work out with profundity with offense and defense. I think, as I understand it now, right? If people are putting the hardest teams on defense, meaning they put like Executor on defense, Profundity on defense, and then Empire with the TIE Interceptor on defense, I think it's beatable. I think it's actually really beatable. Because you can use First Order on the Executor. If what they say is true, you can use the Executor to beat the Profundity. And then you can use General Grievous to beat the Empire with the TIE Interceptor. I think that's all very doable. But because they put the Profundity on defense, it takes Han Solo's ship away. They're not going to be able to beat the Galactic Republic. They're not going to be able to beat the Negotiator on defense. You get to use your TIE Interceptor on defense, and it's going to be... They have to General Grievous that. And then you can put the Profundity on defense. And because they put Executor and the Profundity on defense, they're going to have problems being able to keep up with it. So I think I think that it's going to be something where we don't keep every Giga Chad team on defense, where we kind of have to push a little power left and right. They were they his cousins? I think they were relatives. I don't know how close they were. Were they cousins? I don't think they were kids. Were they nephews? Nephew and niece, maybe? Book of Boba Huts. The twins. They were cousins of... They were cousins of Jaba. So they were in relative reach of being close family. Not immediate, but like the next step from immediate family. Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, mods is so big. It's so big, actually. I think the biggest thing, actually, when it's talking about mods sorting and filtering, right? Give me this in a new tab. Give me the big fat zoom. It's right here, right? You can do all this stuff, right? You can make a whole little profile over mods that you're looking for maybe a specific character or a specific set of characters. Hang on, I gotta kill this gnat. We're gonna get you. I think I got him. I think I got him good. I better have. I spilt a little bit of my drink. But I think I killed the hell out of him. I'm a little sad about the spill, but I'll get over it. Didn't think... You know, I didn't think I was hitting that hard, and then I swung. I was hitting that hard. Hang on. I need paper towels. Oh, no. You know, he may be dead, but that gnat definitely got the best of me. He really did. That little bastard. Oh, we didn't bust it. It's fine. It's fine. I just spilt a lot of drink on it, that's all. It's still in one piece. It's just wet. And covered in soda. Hang on. Pardon me. I spilt a little on my leg, too. I'm gonna have to get a new pair of shorts. Give me... Oh yeah, he's dead as hell. He did not make it. His sacrifice was maybe in vain. Depends on how you look at it. Clean this table off real quick. Oh. I think the lucky thing, none of it got on the carpet, so that's good. 21 gun salute. No, he doesn't deserve it. No. We don't salute the enemy. Oh. I'm gonna sneeze too. Ooh, goodness gracious. Clean up my can. Oh yeah, there was a lot there. On the bright side, my table's a little cleaner now. Got a little bit of a wipe down. do still need to dry it off, though, so it doesn't dry sticky. That would be disgusting. I think we're good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the bless. Oh. Ooh. There's a little wet patch on my shorts. It'll be alright, they'll dry out. Ooh, alright, that was exciting. Alright, where was my train of thought before the Nat Nation attacked? Ooh. I'm thinking... Oh, yeah. I remember where I was. So, when it comes to the mod setups, right, because you can do... you can search for all these mods in a certain way. So, like, for instance, you can see here, you can select specific stats to search for, but you can also make sure that it doesn't have those stats inside of the mod. So while you're searching for what you want to do, say you want an offensive mod, you're like, oh, I'm going to search for offense percentage. I don't want to see defense or defense percentage on the mod. You can get all that set up. Make sure that you only get things that have sliced to a certain quality that you're willing to work with. Do all the 5 dot to 6 dots. Then you can save the filter. So that way when you look for this in the future, you don't have to think about it. Maybe you're working towards offense sets for specific characters. Maybe you're working towards getting your protection set for General Anakin Skywalker up and running. You can get it all figured out. And just you can have it saved over here in your little filter list. So when you get to the point where it's like, alright, it's time to figure out if these mods are going to be good or not for the character I'm trying to build, you have a set profile already ready to find that mod. You don't have to sit here and sift through the garbage. And that's going to be huge, I think. I wonder what this default sword is as well. That also interests me quite a bit. But it's going to be cool. And, of course, everybody's favorite feature. That way when I open the next thing. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Mass upgrading. This is big. Who the... Darth Momin and Dirge. Who the heck is Darth Momin? I'm pretty sure I know who Dirge is. He's a bounty hunter of some sort. Who the heck is Darth Momin? What is he from? What are your appearances, my guy? He's a part of the Vader comics, Lando, Crimson Reign, Shadow of the Sith. He's a comic guy? Do you do dope stuff? You know what I really want? Like, character-wise? No, they're real characters. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I went and found out Momin. I'm pretty sure I've heard of Dirge. Is he also a comic character? I'm pretty sure he's a bounty hunter, if I have it correct. I don't know about Momin though. I went and got a fat Google on that one. Oh, he's also from the Vader comics? That's interesting. Interesting for sure. That'd be interesting though. We already have such a nice, robust Vader faction. I'm so bounty hunter faction. The old Freudian slip. That where is it? Bounty hunter. It's going to be interesting to see what characters are going to be used inside of the Hut Cartel. I wonder if Embo is actually going to be good. That way all those people who are slaves to the Embo Nation can actually do something with him. But also, when it comes to these bounty hunter characters, because of the way Chrysanthemum is worded... Hang on. Which tab is it? Here it is. Because of the way Chrysanthemum's worded, because all of his stuff works with Hut Cartel characters and Hut Cartel leaders, we can pop back over. Take me over. Pew! With Boba Fett, Embo, and Fennec being Hut Cartel leaders, Chrysanthemum is going to have fantastic synergy with them. So it might be the marquee characters that come out to help be a part of the Hut Cartel aren't going to be leadership characters. They're just going to be characters that are a part of the Hut Cartel in a way, just scoundrels. And then Chrysanthemum can work alongside like Fennec Shand as the tank, a part of that team, instead of Bosk. Cause it'll still work out the way we want it to, right? Well, hang on. How does Chrysanthemum read? It has to be, all of them have to be Hut Cartels, right? Yeah, if all allies were Hut Cartels. Darn. I wonder if you can still make a good... I don't think we take Fennec away from the homies. We do like killing Lord Vader here. We do like killing Lord Vader here. It would be cool if Embo is good, though. Weebs will lose their mind. Has protection against 30% offense, while he has no protection against 30% crit chance. Whenever receives damage from an enemy's attack, he has no protection against foresight. Be some interestingly weird synergy with Chrysanthemum, because Chrysanthemum has that protection recovery when someone goes below a certain health protection. What's your leadership? It's health steal, right? Percent counter chance and health steal. We get when a bounty hunter scores a critical hit during their turn, they gain offense up. When Embo is in the leader slot, the contract is 15 times we have to damage people. I don't know, that's a lot. And then we have to damage people that are not buffed, or that when we do not have a buff. Hang on. Damage an enemy without buffs 15 times. Ooh, that's even harder. That's such a hard contract. I don't know if this is the leadership. Well, he doesn't give extra protection. The way it works is when the... Where is it at? Where are you at? Here it is. If allies at the... If all allies were Hut Cartel at the start of the battle, at the start of each encounter, Chrysanthemum taunts gains speed up. Whenever he loses taunt, he gains it for a turn. If the ally in the leader slot has more than 50 protection. Then, the first time he is defeated, he revives with 60% health, recovers 60% protection at the end of the ally leader slot's turn. And we have, down here, this is the important part, the first time the ally in the leader slot, including himself, or not excluding himself, sorry, he can't be the leader, falls below 50%, then Chrysanthemum will taunt for 2 turns, and the ally gains 50% protection back. So, if that's the case, I wonder how they're balancing the kit, because they expect Jaba to get hit enough to put himself down to 50% health, which for Galactic Legends, that's a lot of damage, right? That is a ton of damage. What are we, just popping out ideas of characters that we want in the game? We're going all over the place over here. There's still room for more to join the team in the future. The team for what? The team for Embo lead? Or for Jabba the Hutt? I really hope Fennec Shand is not an integral member of that squad. That would be very unfortunate. I guess, you know, I'm making an assumption They didn't say in the State of the Galaxy that they were moving those characters over. That's a lot of damage. They didn't say they were moving these two over with the Hutt Cartel tag. They said regular Boba Fett, Embo, Cad Bane, Greedo, Grimoire Guard, Mob Enforcer. So I guess Fennec Shand and Book of Boba are not the ones that are going to get it, even though they're in all of his kit reveals. Maybe I'm just being stupid in that sense. So we won't have to worry about that. I wonder who the other characters are going to come out that are a part of the Hutt Cartel. Because right now, if I were to choose characters... Yeah, for the Hutt Squad, that makes sense. Right now, if I were to choose characters that go inside of that Hutt Squad, it would be like Cad Bane and Boba Fett. And that's like it right now. Yeah, you got that deep dive knowledge, Plasma. I'm pretty, not like surface level, but I'm like mid tier on the Star Wars universe. I got some knowledge here and there, but not all of it. You got that deep dive. You're reading all kinds of comics and shit. I should start though. Those comics look amazing. Who else? I guess maybe, hang on, how does Greedo's kit read? Greedo, I mean at Relic 6 I want to use Greedo. I better be using Greedo. Right, so if we pop over to Bounty Hunter and we touch Greedo. Because this is... with a... this is just a... we don't care. This is just... Greedo gains 25% turn meter for each thermal detonator that explodes. I don't know about that one. Reduce enemies' turn meter by an amount equal to Greedo's crit chance. It's 100% reduced. Then Greedo gains an equal amount of turn meter removed this way. It's 100% loss of gain. The target is reduced to less than 20% turn meter. Stun them. Dispel all buffs on target enemy. This attack can't be evaded. I mean... Legacy, huh? Goodness. I think we're going to be getting other marquee characters. I'm just trying to figure who currently is going on. Greedo could be interesting, just with Threaten, and then the chance to attack, like, infinitely. There's a definite chance. I'm thinking it's probably, like, how are we going to not have... we have to have Boba Fett on the Hutt Squad, right? Like, that just makes sense. That makes way too much sense. But if we have Boba Fett and then Chrysanthemum, are there any of these other characters that are added to the Hutt Cartel? I guess we could probably... it's probably Grimoire Guard, right? You think we go double tank? Hang on. He's a scoundrel right now. We don't have a Hutt Cartel tag. They could add the Cowboy for Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Yeah, but he's not a part of the Hutt Cartel. Scratch that. They're from the New Republic era in Legends. Yeah, Legends is a deep dive. Who was I here for? My brain. It is gassed out. Further down. Yeah, because Boba Fett, Scion of Django, and Fennec Shand, I don't think are actually going to be a part of the Hutt Cartel. They would have named them as characters inside of the road ahead. I don't... are they going to, like... you ooh... hear me out. Were you here when they redid Royal Guard for Lord Vader? Do you think they'll do that for Grimoire Guard? No, I don't think they wouldn't tell us right now, right? Like, if you look over here, right, they're talking about who is being added to the tag. They don't say that anybody else is going to be added currently that's inside of it. So I don't think they'd kind of put it off, right? This already incentivizes enough people to like chase after these characters. So I think I don't think they're gonna yet us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so sad. Let me get this out of here. I'm sorry, Wade. I wish I was there. Oh, grinding's always a pain, baby. He does need an update. Well... Alright, hang on. It's not Graham Oriengard, it's Gum Oriengard. There we go. You think so? You think they're gonna give him the Royal Guard treatment? He is pretty terrible. Oriengard taunts and gains a retribution for 2 turns. The Grimorian Guard gains protection equal to 20% of his max health while taunting. That's not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad. Hack and slash. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict 2 damage over time effect for 3 turns. That's pretty mid. Punch through's terrible. Deal physical damage to target enemy and expose him for 2 turns. That part's terrible. They might do a nice fat rework on him. Give him a nice little visual update because he was added to the game and then just left there to rot. Yeah, no kidding. He does look like he's on PS1 graphics. You know, give him a little bit of a kit touch up, muscle in, maybe just give him another line of text or 2. I don't know what it would be. Hack and slash, change it off with his damage over time, or maybe keep it, have it do some sort of like protection up thingy or something like that. I don't know what the heck they're gonna do with punch through. I don't know how they're gonna change his third ability. Or his third ability. He has no unique. They could add a unique as well. He could become a yoked character with his dude. You see those toes down there? You see you see how the lines are just drawn on the block? You see, it's all just carved out of stone. They're not some individual pieces or anything like that. Oh, that's funny. That's good. That's good. Oh man, that'd be great if they reworked him. Put Rancor in with Jaba. You imagine the carnage. I mean, alright, listen, speculation time. He doesn't have an ultimate like Jedi Master Luke. He has one like Rey or Kylo. And his animation is putting people into the pit. Easy. That's what I'm thinking. Like a Greek god. Yeah, I see that. I see you were looking at his sandals. That's where you got the Greek from. I got you. I'm picking it up. That's immediately where my mind went too. It's like that's some funny stuff for sure. Oh man. I wonder how his debuff's gonna work out. It says it doesn't stack, but 50% offense down and crit down. That sounds dangerous. I feel like he's another GL killer. You know what I'm saying? 50% offense and crit damage down is a lot. Like where is it? Here it is. 50% crit damage down and offense down. And then when that character that he's debuffed uses a basic ability, they gain damage over time for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. This part is whatever. But this right here, imagine like Rey does half as much damage. You know, Kylo does half as much damage. What does that look like in a Galactic Legend counter sense? Because it doesn't say doesn't work against GLs. You think he's going to be a problematic character? You think Think he's gonna beat a Galactic Legend, maybe? Not on his own, of course, but with some homies. Hang on. Where's the Galactic Legends? Let's go look at Ray real quick. You don't have anything that says your stats can't be debunked, right? Nope, just damage is decreased, which is whatever. If she's already inspired, instead inspires a healthy ally, it doesn't matter. When they get crit, we dispel it. Light side allies inspired immune, don't care. Leader. Whenever an enemy gains bonus turn meter, inspired light side allies gain mastery. For the first time, each light side ally doesn't have anything that says we can't cut her damage in half. There's a definite chance. What I wonder, how would he do it? I mean, part of the Hut Cartel. If we go fast enough, is Commander Ahsoka Tano immune to ability block? I don't think so, right? Commander Ahsoka unique. Currently fewer allies than enemies. Nope. Okay. Kenobi doesn't say that we stop people from doing that, right? Kendall. I know we have a cleanse on the special for hello there. 27 protection up when Jedi Kenobi lets 20% less damage. Ignore taunt. Resist all debuffs. When we have high ground, we resist debuffs. At the start of battle, public allies can't be critically hit while they have protection up. Galactic Republic tanks. Oh my god. There's so much in his kit. At the start of battle, let's say Galactic whenever another light set out. Dude, holy jeez. Look at it's a textbook. Not here. Distract them with Slave Leia. Surprise attack with a Rancor. I don't think we'll be getting Slave Leia per se. It's interesting that they released Jaba on his own. It's that's really cool for the future. Meaning, like, we can go into kind of galactic legends that don't have to be like pitted against each other. You know what I mean? So we don't always have to have like Rey to Kylo, Vader to Kenobi. We can instead just kind of focus on like really big characters. That's nice. Dispel stealth. When another light side ally targets Jedi Master Kenobi with an ability, dispel all debuffs on him. Okay, we don't care about that. When Jedi Master Kenobi targets another Galactic Republic light side ally force user with an ability, dispel all debuffs on them. So this is where we dispel all debuffs. But they don't resist, do they? They don't. This is just the Galactic Legend thing. They gain tenacity up, which is a problem. We might be able to ability block Cat out with Boba Fett. Exar Kun would be sick. I do know that, man. Who else would be in the Hut Cartel? Yeah, man. We can get like Revan Reborn. We can get Satele. We don't have to have these other big opposing characters, but realistically, Malgus is a conquest character, so Satele's probably a conquest character. Jabba's not insecure about his size. I think he really doesn't care. I'll be I'll be real with you. Greedo doesn't have an ability block. Boba Fett exists. Who else is a part of it? Embo? Is Embo's basic? Does he have an ability block on here? He has a Dispel? Do you not have... I could have swore you had some ability block. Oh, we don't care about the Omicron. Embo can't be critically hit. No? Is your payout? The special ability Elusive Strikes. After scoring a critical hit, Embo can consecutive bonus turns. When against a new special ability, Elusive Strike. So physical damage, recover protection equal to the damage dealt. This attack ignores protection. No? I mean, I'll check the Mob Enforcer, but I'm not holding my breath on that character having an ability block. Mob Enforcer, defense down, gaining turn meter. 50% max health for each living scoundrel ally. In addition, whenever an ally falls below 30%, there's a 70% chance that Mob Enforcer will gain offense up. No, the only ability block we have currently is Boba Fett. So I don't know how we're gonna control Cat on like the first forced leap. It'd be really unfortunate if, you know, we move into like Chrysanthemum and he just gets force leaped. That would kind of suck. So hopefully there's something in place so that we can block out Commander Ahsoka Tano. But I just I don't know how they're gonna do Jabba's kit. Right? I don't have the brain power for that one. All I know is we're putting somebody in the Rancor pit. That's all I do know. That's at the top of the list. I mean, if we're not putting someone in the Rancor pit and we're a Galactic Legend, CG dropped the ball. That'd be like a whole faction, though, right? Do you think it would, the Pike Syndicate would, I think if we go into that, they'd all be scoundrels, but then they'd be like more specific. Am I making sense? Where we'd have like a Pike faction or something like that? You have all these characters off the top of your head, my guy? Or are we just Googling them now? We just keep yoking them out. I wonder what the other requirements are going to be. You think so? You think we are going to have different... If we do that. I don't know if we're going to do that, though, man. It's like, I feel like we're missing so many characters that just should be inside of the game currently, right? Like, we're missing all of Jedi Fallen Order, except for the Inquisitors. But we only got the Inquisitors... because of the Kenobi show. So, you know, that's not Fallen Order's fault. So we could still get more characters from Fallen Order. And Jedi Survivor is coming out pretty soon, so, like, we're missing the window on, like, being able to cash out on Fallen Order, and then moving up and having like older versions of these characters in like a new kind of universe way. So we're like running out of time on that. We don't have a bunch of the Star Wars The Old Republic characters in. We just got Malgus, right? We don't have Satine or any of the other... We like don't even have any bounty hunters from KOTOR or SWOTOR, right? We don't have Kalo Nord or anything like that. We're not sitting on any of the Jedi that we've been talking about, right? Exar Kun and all that garbage. Whether he's the dark side of himself or the light side of himself, whichever one you want. I mean, we still don't even have like the 212th for Cody, right? I feel like we have so many options of what could be happening in this game, right? If we just paint Clone Sergeant yellow and then give Cody 3 other characters, we'd have a whole nother team that people would love. And it feels like we're just missing out on so much currently. Also, why is Plo Koon so bad? Why are we not like the light side of Force Lightning Plo Koon? What's up with that? The only dude to be equal with Anakin or best Anakin in one-on-one duel. The only like light side user to be able to mess around with Force Lightning. In canon. All that. Well, no, in Legends, I guess. Is it canon? Is it Legends? I don't know. I don't even want to get started on ships. Right? I was talking about earlier, I don't know if you were here, But I was really hoping that Profundity was going to be similar to like Finalizer and Radis. Not going to be like Executor. And that we were going to be pushing more fleets out like Home 1, Endurance, and Executrix. So we could have kind of more like of a beginning fleet thing. Maybe the next fleets we work towards at like a level similar to the Chimera. Be like Sith Empire and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. Because we're lacking so much on what could be happening inside of the ship space of the game. So many characters that aren't just rolling in like their own personal starfighters, or their own, for like Dooku, their own Geonosian starfighters and stuff like that. Especially with what is it? We have like 2 or 3 more Star Wars games coming out. We're gonna go back and watch. We're gonna go see what Cassian is up to in Andor. Which is, man, I hope that show's going to be dope. We have Bad Batch Season 2 rolling up. We still don't have Crosshair. So, like, we better be getting Crosshair from Bad Batch Season 2. Like, what's going on here, guys? I need to know. Right? Oh. There's a lot that we could be working into. It could be that they just, like... It takes time to develop kits and stuff like that and balance them out. But I feel like we have so many like easy knock them out of the park characters that still are just not in the game. And I don't really, like, as a consumer, I don't know what's holding them back. It could be that even though they have like the rights to the Star Wars franchise, that like Star Wars The Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic, Jedi Fallen Order, these titles are like individual properties that they have to get licensing from other games. I don't know. How is there no Jar Jar? You know? I don't know how he's gonna help in a team. Jar Jar like only messed up. How are we gonna spin Jar Jar as being like a good character to put into our teams? He's gonna like give Sith Eternal Emperor twice as much ult charge just for being on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we be like, yeah, come and get Jar Jar? He did a lot of good things in the movies and the show. He definitely isn't hated by everybody on his home planet. No, never. He would never be hated like that. Why would he ever be hated like that? We could use Gonk Droid to get the battery from the... What is it called? Energy? We get the energy buff from the Separatist fleet with Gonk Droid. He does a thing where he consumes his energy things and heals up the homies because they're all droids. That'd be cute. That'd be funny. Oh, okay. I already grabbed everything from shipments, right? I think I did. Yeah. And cash in on that one shard. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna spend this conquest credit stuff or not. We're getting closer and closer. I have the math done. I can get Malgus if I spend real money. I can obtain him. There's a very real possibility. Just don't know if I want to do it. I don't have the Sith Empire built. So it'd be like I get Malgus and then he becomes the next project after my other 3 projects. So it kind of gives me somewhere to work towards. I just don't know if I want to do it. I'll be real with you. Not 100 on it. Oop. Give me that taunt. Pew. Push this here. Pew. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. Cause like, I mean, I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna red crate my conquest every time. I'm pretty close to it, I think. Right, I'm already at the point where I'm pretty confidently always gonna get the, what is it, the third crate from the last? Second crate from the last? 1, 2, 3. The 450 ticket one. I'll be able to get that one pretty consistently. But, I don't know. He looks like he's gonna be a really good character. Like, really good. So I just don't know how to feel about it, you know? Because I want to go into the Sith Empire anyway. It's not like I'd be getting something that I don't want. I don't want to deal with these dots. So we're just going to try and kill Vader first. Boop. Push it here. Pull it away? No? Okay. You're a dead man. Oh, wait. No, you're going to heal. Oh, wait, you didn't heal. Okay, that's fine. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I forgot that you were sitting there and that you heal on your frickin' S2. Catch these hands. Get out of here, scat. There we go. Cool. Back to basicing. Yeah, because like Jamie Dean and I were talking about it, and it sounds like it's gonna be so hard to beat Malgus. Just in general, he seems like he's gonna be a house, especially once you put Omicrons on top of him. Seems like he's gonna be crazy on defense. But oh, it's just, it's like another thing to add to the list. You know what I mean? I've already got so much that I'm working towards, that I've got to do. I've got to do this, I got to do that, blah 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 blah. Right? There's already so much that's already kind of on my plate, in a sense, that I'm not too sure that I want to go after it. Even though I know it's going to be a good character. So I'll probably resist. I mean, I have like what, 5 more days to make my decision. So there's a real chance that in those 5 days my mind changes, but I don't think my mind's gonna change in 5 days. Oh, you should be able to die if I just go like this. Oh yeah, goodbye. And everyone else should just kind of fall apart. Vizsla. When we go back to the Mandalorian stuff, that'll be interesting as well. We really explore like the old Mandalorian wars and all that garbage. That'd be interesting if we go and do that. I don't need the hyperdrive bundle. It's not gonna do me any good. I already have it on the account anyway, but even if I didn't have it, like I think the hyperdrive bundle, Galaxy Heroes Hyperdrive bundle. When it comes to the Sith Empire, I don't think it gives you like anything that you need for the Sith Empire, right? Like you need. It gives you kind of like the starting of Jedi Knight Revan, So you can move into Malik, but the starting is just Bastila. You don't get any dark side characters that you need? No. The only character you get that relates to the Sith Empire, Malik and all, is just Bastila. It's just her. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having more Darksaber characters. We love the Darksaber here. Edgy AF. Ruling Mandalore with it. Yeah, I already got the Hyperdrive bundle, and it's if I could go back in time, I would not have gotten it for myself. I got it at a bad time. I was already level 85. There's no point in me getting it. It doesn't give you character shards when you get these. It just unlocks them. So if I already had them unlocked, it's not like I got a surplus of shard shop currency or anything like that. I honestly wouldn't recommend the Hyperdrive bundle. Definitely not as it is. Right, this thing has been out for way too long. Does it say when it was made? Notes. Newer, veteran, Hyperdrive Quest gear. It doesn't say when it was dropped. But this thing is ancient. Like, pretty sure you were hyperdriving before relics existed. Like, this is an old product. Like, ridiculously old. So, if I were to spend dollary dues, that's right. That's right. My jaw is square as hell. We're talking 90-degree angles on every side. But yeah, the Hyperdrive bundle, it'd be $100 down the drain. That doesn't get me any closer to making Malgus great again. So there's no way I'd be getting it for that. If I'm gonna spend money, it would be on the Conquest Pass. If I'm gonna spend it, right? Do I have the math on here still? Back a page. Back a page. Yeah. If I get what? 15 shards of Malgus, a Conquest, on top of getting the same. It'd be cool to have a light side Dooku, by the way. I agree. If I get this crate, right? I finished this crate here. I want to get a different song though. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you. I get my 50 shards of Malgus here. I already have 75. That's 125. The next 3 crates I'm going to be getting is another 75. Plus another, what? If I do this conquest plus the next 3 conquests at 15 per conquest, that's another 60. So 60 plus 75 is 135. Plus 50 from this crate is 185. And then I'm going to be getting another 75 from the next 3 crates. That's 260. Then I have to buy the pass 4 times this time. And then every other conquest that comes out that Malgus is a part of. If that's making the assumption that when he moves down to the bottom track, like the TIE Interceptor is, that he goes from being 2 shards to 3 shards. Because then I move from, if I only get here to this crate, I go from getting 14 shards of Malgus with the premium pass to getting 21 shards of Malgus. And it puts me, I believe it puts me like 7 shards past unlocking Malgus. So, it's something to think about. Like $40 for Malgus and all the other things that come with the pass. That's not a horrible deal. That's pretty decent. But I just don't think I have the Sith Empire to support it right now. It would do me a lot of good in the future. So in that sense, it'd be cool. Oh, dude, Hondo's actually huge. Actually, if we're not getting Hondo now, like when the hell are we getting Hondo? We just got Jabba the Hutt announced. Like when, we've got to be getting Hondo sometime soon, right? Oh, come on, you didn't want to give me 3? Come on, dude. Whatever. Like if there's any point in time to release Hondo, it's got to be now. Like, we'll have a ton of Bounty Hunter hype drummed up. We'll have a ton of Jabba the Hutt whatchamacallit drummed up as well. If he's a part of the Hut team, that would be something that I don't know if people would be too happy about it per se, like lore-wise. I don't think, right? Because Hondo's kind of his own man. Right? I'm pretty sure. He's like not a bounty hunter. He's something else. He's just a scoundrel. He's a to the highest bidder, which sounds kind of like a bounty hunter, but it's not quite. He doesn't like. He just steals stuff. Just steals a bunch of stuff. I need med packs. Echo needs med packs. Everyone needs med packs, by the way. Holy God. I need so many med packs. We just keep farming med packs. Alright, well, we didn't get any med packs dropped, but whatever. Whatever. Do I have enough inside of Sector 5? I'll get there once my stamina regens. Do I have enough stamina to do this battle nice and easy? I should. Will T3M4 survive this time? We'll find out. Yeah. You don't do damage, HK. Give that turn meter to Darth Vader. You're alive. Alright, perfect. Now, ideally, you all just die. Click. 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 You're next. We're going to throw the saber here. Didn't get a revive. I like haven't gotten any revives on. No! No! God. Vader does no damage to these things, I swear to God. Boop. I guess I only have one Amplify Agony, so it like makes sense. Hey, beepy little trash compactor. How close am I to my Empire feat inside of this sector? I'm getting closer. 22 out of 50? That's not bad. I need to go back into what is it, Sector 4 to get my Geonosian feat as well. And that's going to take how many more? Like 2 more battles? Yeah, it's going to take 2 more battles of Geonosians. I have to do 5 more battles with Galactic Republic. And then this sector's done. If I can go back and pick up a couple of spare banners here and there, that would also be fantastic. I don't know if I can do that with a Galactic Republic team. I can do that with a Galactic Republic team, I bet. What about over here? I could probably do that. Yeah, we'll see if we can clean this sector up a little bit. Grab 20 more banners, plus another, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 banners? 24 banners here. I'll have a lot more to work with energy-wise here after refresh anyway, because I've already spent all my energy refreshes. What do I need here? No attackers in your squad? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any of this stuff. There's a chance I can do attempt to flick stagger 60 times. If I can find a team that does like no damage, single targets, and is slow, then I'm in there. Then I can maybe do it. But if they get the AoE off, my Mara Jade's a dead girl, and then I don't get to do it anyway. Also, I can maybe come in here and clean this up without losing a unit while at least 1 attacker's in the squad. With, what is it, just regular Grim Machinations. I should be able to just Jedi that, get another 3 banners nice and easy. Does it say while there is an attacker? With at least 1 attacker. And then what's the other feat in here? With no attackers. That's how they get you. They're trying to squeeze out more battles. Yo, what up, Landry? Howdy ho. Are we excited? Ooh. Not bad. Are we excited for all of the goodies that Santa's gonna give us this year? And this update of the galaxy, or state of the galaxy? I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy about it. Oh. How many of you have done things? Not a lot. Not yet. But that's understandable. Like I said, we just reset like 2 hours ago. No. Hey. Are you moving into Oh, and it's a birthday? Let's go. Let's go. 2 for 1. You gonna be moving into that Jaba the Hutt? You getting prepped and ready? I'm honestly, while Jaba the Hutt is really cool for like where I'm at in my actual account and what I'm doing in this account, it's really not going to affect me that much. But I am super duper excited for the mod update. That is huge. I'm ecstatic for that, really. I would like to get more. I need purple disc. Purple disc is here. Mark 8 blast tags. Oh, I need 1 million of them. I'll just sim it all out. Just so I can get it up and over. Perfect. Bang and... I think the only thing that really got me like a little bit down about this... When is the update? For mods? I don't think they said. They just said it's coming in the near future, which is usually what they say here. Ba-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da. We've added another feature when batch upgrading mods called reveal all secondaries. Oh, I didn't even read that. That's fantastic. We allow you to take a group of mods of different tiers, upgrade them to the minimum level that reveal all secondary stats. Thank you for reading our 2022. I'd assume it'd probably come out within like... They have this much of it done. It's the next title update. So like what? Probably within a month, I'd imagine. Miss me with that R6 Greedo. You think it's a buff to Executor Rush? Gem. You run out of credits and gems way too fast? You gotta slim down on your spending habits, my guy. I'm pretty low on gems, but my credits on my small account are chilling. On my main account, my credits actually, they need to be a lot lower. Because I gotta do mods, but now I'm gonna be incentivized to do mods, so I'm gonna be broke on my main account soon. But on the secondary account, I think we'll be fine. Why do you think it's a buff to Executor out of curiosity? I think it's really good for the top end of players, because it's gonna mix up the way people put fleets on defense. Because I don't think they can just put TIE Interceptor, Executor, and Profundity on defense. I think they'll lose if they do that, because they won't be able to clear the opponent's defense. Because Rebels won't be able to clear the Negotiator without Han Solo. And stuff like that. So I'm thinking... I think, personally, the way that defense is going to change inside of Grand Arena for ships is it's going to be like... You're going to try and put maybe like one of your weaker ships down there, one of your strongest ships down there, and then something that you would find annoying battling on defense, and just kind of hope. Because if you load all of the same, like Executor loses to First Order, if they put Profundity on defense, and it is as they say in the post, Executor's going to beat Profundity, and then Grievous should be able to beat the... what's it called? The Empire-led with TIE Interceptor. should be. Yeah, but I don't. I think the only bounty hunter that overlaps is going to be Boba, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to be nice for Cad Bane. I'm hyped on Cad Bane having even extra use. Him getting the Hutt Cartel tag is sick. Because the Xanadu Blood's a fantastic ship, just Cad Bane's a very mid character. I think I have, hang on. Where is it? Because I was looking it up. Because, yeah, the only real overlap we have here is going to be Boba Fett. Bosk, IG-88, and Dengar are not a part of, like, the Hutt tag. That we know of, at least, I guess. But it'll be really nice if, like, we push Boba to Relic 8, and then he's, like, a staple needed inside of the Hutt team. That would be fantastic. 2 GLs for 1 faction, huh? Two GLs for 1 faction. I'm interested because it's not exactly a bounty hunter buff, per se. It's a Hutt Cartel buff. Yeah. Really, I just wonder how his kit... We need that kit reveal before I start speculating too much on what's going to be good and what's going to be bad. Because there's a lot of bounty hunters that could be amazing with extra stats coming from Galactic Legends. But if we don't have a ton of synergy with just bounty hunters or scoundrels, if a lot of it is with the specific tag of the Hutt Cartel, it'll be a lot really telling. It's what they say in the post, is it's really going to be focusing on the Hutt Cartel. So I wonder how deep that goes down into it. It's actually really interesting that they've kind of really narrowed it down. Hang on, take me to the main account. Actually, I can look up Galactic Legends here. Because a lot of these guys, right, like Jedi Master Luke and Sith Eternal Emperor, are both hitting huge factions, right? We're hitting Sith and we're hitting Jedi. Very expandable factions, nice and easy. Kenobi's hitting Galactic Republic, another huge faction. Lord Vader's hitting Empire, another huge faction. Rey and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, while they are really good with their respective tags of Resistance and First Order, they say light side and dark side. They don't say the specific faction of Resistance or First Order. So this is gonna be like the first GL that is like really centered in on a very specific faction, right? In the Hutt Cartel, if that's how it works out. So with what they have, take me back. Take me back. What did they say? They said, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dev Insights. Because they said part of the Hutt Cartel, we're going to have Boba, Embo, Cad Bane, Greedo, Grimoire Guard, Mob Enforcer. So that's 6 characters that are a part of the Hutt Cartel, plus Chrysanthemum. So that's 7. So we do have options for what's going inside of that team right now. But I assume they're going to release like a marquee character or 2 more that are for sure who's going to be going into that team. So we're going to have like, what, 9 characters to choose from total that go inside of the Hutt team. And we don't know if we're going to be able to splash in characters that are not a part of the Hutt Cartel. If they work like Chrysanthemum, then it's going to say something like, if all allies were Hutt Cartel at the start of battle, and that'll be a different thing. Oh, I forget, you're like all the way across the pond. Get the hell out of here, monsters. Ski fucking daddle. You have a good night. But I'm thinking that's what's up. I believe, at least. Oh. That's what I was thinking too. Someone said to slime people. So maybe he's going to slime them. But I don't know. All I know is that his ultimate's going to be the Rancor Pit. It has to be, right? There's no other way. You can't just have the Rancor Pit as a regular ability. I don't think he's going to have a transformation like I don't think he's going to have a transformation like Luke or what's his idiot name? Sith Eternal Emperor. I don't think he's going to have a big buff like Anakin and Kenobi. I think he's going to be a lot more akin to our base GLs of Rey and Kylo, where he has like a big... I don't know if it's going to be a Rancor summon. I think we're going to go into the pit. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means he's going to like insta-kill a character and then gain like buffs based on the character he kills or something along those lines. Or something in that kind of vein. It's got to be something where he makes it so multiple characters are not going to be usable. Slave Leia synergy. I don't think Slave Leia is going to be here, right? I don't know. This is if she's here, it's got to be now. It's got to be. How do they tag Slave Leia? She's a part of the Hutt cartel and she's a rebel? But she doesn't. She's like a slave. She doesn't want to work with them. So how does that work out? How does it work out kit-wise and lore-wise, mixing? How do we do that? I don't know. I feel like Leia's gonna get something here in the future. We just don't know when. Yeah, we just don't know when. I wonder, what if he like pulls the lever, puts like 2 or 3 characters into the Rancor pit. They can come back out of the pit, but while they're in the pit for like 3 of their turns, they're like off the board. They can't taunt, they can't gain buffs, they can't heal, anything like that. Maybe it's something along those lines. Like I said earlier, if there's no Rancor pit inside of our GL Jaba kit, I feel like CG's missed the mark, you know what I mean? If we don't have an animation where he like yanks the lever and then they like drop down into the pit, I don't know. Feel like we'd be missing a very big deal here. One of like the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Like iconic characters fucking ever with one of his like biggest scenes, and we're not rocking that. Don't know. Do I have my boys recharged? Can they carry me some more? Oh, let's go. They can. We'll take Playmaster. I don't think we're going to get Sarlacc. I think if we get Sarlacc, it'll be a part of a raid, not a character. Like, for sure, Sarlacc would be, like, some sort of, like, hazard, a part of a raid. Or it'd be like the raid itself, where like one of the phases is beat the heck out of the Sarlacc so we can get off the planet or something like that. Excuse me, Vader. I need you to take a turn so that you might kill them all. Thank you. Zzz. Thank you, Boba Fett. There we go. Zzz. Oh, I should have passed that to Palpatine. That's fine. He's still got his turn. He's still chilling. Oh, you love it when they don't hit your weak characters. Please, keep hitting my assist. We love that. Bang. Bing! I think this might be Space Slug. Stop Wedge. He'll AoE and kill us all. Kill him dead. Give me the AoE. Easy. Thinking I might be ending it after this. We'll get my mob battles finished out on the new account, and then head out. It's a very exciting day. I think this is a. I'll have to go and check out and see what other people are saying in their streams and stuff. But I'm pretty hyped on what's happened. What farm path is this account? We are going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren into Star Killer into Executor. We're gonna see how that works out. It should I'm gonna swap the song. This one's not bad, but I'm good right now. Ooh, we'll swap again. Ooh, I'll bump to that. Because the First Order is the way that you have to unlock the First Order, you have to move into Bounty Hunters and Empire. It sets me up for the 3 fleets that I'm going to be using in First Order, Bounty Hunters with Executor, and then Empire. I'm not going to be able to have the TIE Interceptor because, you know, the account's new, but it's going to kind of suck on that end, but we'll get over it. But we have such a fantastic base. We should be able to perform inside of GAC. We'll be able to move into a guild pretty easily because we'll have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren in order to help out with C-Pit so that we can get Relic Gate material to move in to our Executor. And then from there, the world is really my oyster. Right, I'm going to have Beskar Armor Mandalorian because Imperial TIE Bombers on Queel's node. I'm going to have Mon Mothma built because Hoth Rebel Scouts on Hux's node. It all links up together pretty nicely when you look at it on paper. But I didn't want to put out like a full comprehensive guide on like where my brain thinks this is all going to go yet, because it's really unproven. You know, I'm not entirely sure if what I'm saying is even going to work. So I figured I'm going to try and get this account up to a point where I can say, hey, this is something I support, before, you know, pushing it out forward to everybody being like, this is the way of the world now. You should do this instead of doing what other people are doing. Try and keep it nice and genuine. And so far, the only problem that I've had is I messed up what I should have been farming in the beginning. This is no cave. I messed up what I should have been farming in the beginning. I should have pushed for Geonosian Soldier up until I was level like 33 or 34. And then from there, I should have pushed my Cantina battles all the way up to Cantina Battle 2, up to the end. Ideally, I'm level 35 by the time I get there to Cantina 3, and just start pushing for Kylo right then and there. I was trying to rush Geo Soldier up to 7 stars. It could just be that I was very unlucky that my Geo Soldier is not 7 stars yet. But it really bit me inside of Galactic War not having a very tanky Kylo. I can do it pretty well, but when I have those random battles that push like level 60 something people against me with the Gear 7, Gear 8 borders, it's really, really rough. Just finished my SLK Rush, but I don't really like it a ton, to be honest. I don't have a ton of great other teams other than Bounty Hunter, First Order, and Vader. Don't like it a ton, huh? How's your ships looking? Are your ships looking good? Because I feel like, I want you to have turn meter. I feel like, not the way that I'm building it is like superior or anything like that. just kind of like in my experience, what I plan on doing, is going to push me more towards the fleet end of my account being pretty built. I have a, I wouldn't say an amazingly even farm between characters and ships, but it should turn out pretty well, where even though I'm going to have, by the time I'm 85, in theory, if everything goes according to plan, I'll have about 7 or 8 teams at 7 stars. I should be able to have 3 fleets with 5 ships for each fleet, relatively geared. So I should be able to have a defensive fleet, 2 offensive fleets, making it so that I can clear topside pretty well once I move into Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I won't have to leave him on defense in order to defend my poor ships, because my ships are going to be dope. So I should be able to really clear their top half of the board very easily. Moving into like First Order TIE Fighter pilot, Omicron is going to make it so I can clear the bottom half of the board pretty nicely too. And I should have a nice robust roster that it's not, they're not going to be, how do I word it? It's not the best teams that I could have farmed, but it will be some of the most engaging teams that I can farm, right? So if I pop over here into like the squads tab, of course we're going to have the First Order moving me into Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We're going to have the bounty hunters that are needed for the finalizer. We're going to start moving into Bashk Armor Mandalorian. Mon Mothma's going to pick up Cara Dune and Kyle Katarn, who are needed for Bashk Armor Mandalorian and into, you know, Starkiller. We're going to move Hoth Rebel Scout up for free because he just comes with General Hux on the node, right? You keep going down. It all intertwines. We need Veteran Smuggler Han. Queel has my Imperial TIE Bomber. Dash Rendar is needed for Starkiller. Bashk Armor Mandalorian is needed for Executor. So IG-11's the only odd man out here. We need Talon for Starkiller. We need Scion. Not because we need the character specifically, but he's on the command shuttle node. So I'm going to use him with Nihilus, Sith Marauder, pick up the B-28 Extinction Bomber in the future, because that's going to work well with my Empire squad. Get Traya from raids. Palpatine goes with Mara Jade. Starkiller is free, amazing team. Visas Mar and Juhani. And it all just kind of links together, right? The weirdest part here is going to be Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade, because Juhani, Visas Mar, Mara Jade are not really something that I'm like moving into with any of these other characters. I get Emperor Palpatine for having rebels, but like, eh. And then there's all the ships that are tied to these characters. I have Finalizer to SLKR requirements, and you got the Enchilada to 5 stars. About a month from Malevolence Geos. I was also looking to move into Malevolence. That's also my plan. I am going to have 4 dark side fleets. That's funny, huh? Empire, Bounty Hunter, First Order, and Malevolence. That'll be crazy. It'll be funny. Yeah, I think you should be doing fine. That's another thing that I think is going to be interesting about moving into a new account, because right, my account's old as dirt. I do still have it open. Ooh. Like, it's been here since the beginning of time, and I haven't exactly done well with the account, right? That's why I've shared a lot of my experiences on YouTube and what like not to do, what's held me up in the past, because I've quit the game a couple of times, like back when it was really bad, because I have been here for a long time. If I pop over into my objectives, where is it, my achievements, in my Google Play achievements, you can see I've been playing since 2016. So I've been here forever. But because I've been playing since 2016, I don't know like the growing pains of a new account, or what is like nice about being in a new account, right? I haven't played where you get to do galactic challenges as soon as you hit level 50. I haven't played with mod energy while leveling up, fleet battles while leveling up. I haven't played with those things, right? I've only experienced the game like at full bore of just like regular energy, cantina energy, and that's kind of it. When it came to leveling up, like when the cat moved from 80 to 85, it was grueling, and we picked up fleets, and that was a pain. Moving into Zetas was a pain. Like, I know all of those growing pains, but I don't know about like what an account has to feel now. I don't know like what coming out of a fresh level 85 into GAC feels like, because I only had to deal with Squad Arena when I was leveling. So I want to feel what Grand Arena feels like coming out of a fresh 85 and kind of get that experience and try and help people through that. That's going to be a lot of what this account comes up with, because if I make this new account, and I'm pretty sure it's it'll be decent in Grand Arena. I could definitely 2-1. I can definitely 2-1 my wins. I don't know if I'm going to be able to 3-0 confidently. But my ships should be robust enough that if I can just clear their top half of ships. Ships is like always a more valuable zone than the bottom two zones until you're in like Chromium. So if I can just clear their ship half, I don't have to worry about anything. It's basically a free win. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and Starkiller should make it so I can clear the top half nice and easy, and then my ship should get me in there. I think I have the right build in order to get into a C-Pit guild pretty early, so that I can get that relegate material, move into Executor, and then by the time I'm moving into Executor, I'm going to have a wider roster, right? Then I'll be moving into Imperial Troopers, I'll be moving into Geonosians, so that I can have their ships up and running for Malevolence, which pushes me into Padme. I'm going to have a weird droid squad instead of a traditional General Grievous squad, and then I'm going to do like an IG-88 nuke team with Grievous, using like my leftover R2 because I have Empire, my leftover BB-8 because I have Kylo. So I'll be able to kind of just use the resources that have been given to me, with IG-88 being an easy farm and Grievous being an easy farm. I can pick up T3M4 and kind of like I start sowing the seeds elsewhere for different journeys, so that way once I start moving into those, it'll be a little bit easier. I think the hardest part about the account, what I'm not 100% sure is, what I'm going to do after I get to Executor. I think that's going to be the hardest part of the account. Like, should I go from Executor to immediately chasing Gas or Malik? I'm not entirely sure. I'll have Chewbacca and Han Solo, and they won't exactly have a home yet, so I could probably just move into CLS. That's an option I can do. That's a fantastic team. If I move into CLS, that means I need to pick up Ewoks to get C-3PO. And if I pick up C-3PO, I'll already have Padme built. I might as well move into General Anakin Skywalker first, because then it's just moving into the other Separatist droids, which Droideka comes with your Cad Bane ship and stuff like that. Had I played the Padme event since the Mace buff? No. But I heard once they fix the event, I heard it goes down pretty smooth. I wonder, what do my Geos look like in this event? Boop, boop, boop. You can find out real quick. I know on like release he was a menace to society, but they brought him back down. I don't know if he's still just as easy to beat or if he's not, but we'll find out here real quick. Do I even remember how to do this event? I think the Geos are really bad for the event, actually. We'll find out. Yeah, it's fine. You could. Oh, I really wish you died, I'll be honest. I would like the spy to go next. Pretty sure we just gotta yeet Padme out of here real quick. Nope, that's not the one I want. I would like... we'll just call you to assist. There we go. Could you kill Padme? Thank you. And then I think from here, it's cash money, right? They'll no longer be getting courage after this. They no longer get the extra protection. Now it's free. Just a Gear 12. Bump. Yeah, you can have that, Anakin. Goodbye. Nice and easy. Well, I mean, they are Gear 12, though, so... It kind of expected to be easy. I think my gearing would be a little bit different when I chase after this event. Using Geos, I'll probably have, in theory, Soldier and Poggle, I'll probably have a Gear 11. But I want the other 3 at, like, Relics. I want, like, I want Brood Alpha at least just Relic, just Gear 13. So that way his summon gets as much speed as it possibly can. And then I want Spy and Sunfac at like Relic 3 and Relic 5. I don't know which order I want them in, Relic 3 or Relic 5, but their ships are so important that it'd be nice to have them in that sort of spot. Also, Geospy does a ton of damage, so... After 3 months, no contact? That's kind of crazy. That they're like, yeah, just take this whole ass guild. Take this whole ass guild. 3 months, no contact. Actually, bananas. That, not that it's, like, scary, but, like, that's just weird, man. Really weird indeed. There it is. I wonder if just all the officers said no. How'd they even have you as, like, a list of people to be like, hey, come and be the leader of the guild? Am I going for Red Crate? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm going for Gold Striped Crate. For 450 tickets? That's pretty, that's very obtainable for me. If I could get to 468, that would be like, mwah. Getting that extra Omicron would always be nice. But realistically, this is kind of where I'm going to be stuck at. Because I don't have any of the Old Republic characters really geared. So getting all those extra feats of like Nihilus and Scion being alive, Malik and Revan getting kills, the Old Republic getting kills and stuff like that. It's a lot harder when you just don't have the teams. So... With it being that I realistically am only going to be able to do one of the global feats, I could, in theory, do 2 or 3 of them if I had done 20 battles without using a leader in the leader slot and then used Visions of Doubt, but I'll be real with you. It's already a little hard for me to do Conquest as it is. I'll do that maybe in like a future Conquest. Once I have a little bit more of like a foundation under my belt, since currently I'm in a state of repair. I think I could get to gold, but I'd rather have a modest goal than, you know, moving a little bit too fast forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hit what, 3, 6, 9, 12. 17 off of this, because I should just be able to Grievous this and that whole team just dies. A horrible death. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to clear these all with 3 stars no matter what. So that's 17 tickets down. Feats inside of here. I've been farming the Empire feat because Solo is a homie. He messaged me. He's like, hey, you want to know how to do the Empire feat? And I was like, I don't know if I can do that. And what's the man tell me? He's like, hey, check out this HK battle. It's wiener stuff. You can do it. So I've been doing that. I almost have my Geonosium feat done in Sector 4 as well. So once refresh comes along, I'll be refreshing for the Geo battle inside of here, and I'll be moving into the Galactic Republic battles. I only have 5 more, so I should be able to clean up. What is it called? Treya, no lead, etc. I think it's... I don't want to spend more than 50 crystal refreshes, though. I really don't. And I think if I do that, I'm going to have to spend more than 50 crystal refreshes. You know what I mean? I think I could do it if I spent 100 crystal refreshes. I really don't want to. I don't want to. But I should be able to take the Galactic Republic and go and clean up a bunch of these nodes that are at like 1 out of 3s and 2 out of 3s. So I'll pick up like another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 banners. Another 20 banners there. Like just from finishing these feats, I'll get 30 banners in this sector. Plus the 17 I'll get in the other sector. Plus the, 15 I'll get in the other sector. That's 30, 32? 62. Which puts me, 30 banners away. I think I need to do another thing. I need to come back and finish stuff here in Sector 3. No, I can't do the Sector 3 when I suck at that. "20 no lead battles, 20 Treya, Scion, Nihilus wins. Each refreshes 50 crystals and gives 6 battles." Yeah, so that's 18 battles. I could probably do them there. I just need to get all this other stuff done first. It's like another one of those things. I'm pretty sure I could do it, but I do have other things that I need to like clean up still. This is only 2 battles. I can clean that up. And this is only 2 battles. I can clean that up. That's another 10 banners and 10 banners and 4 battles. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I can do that. Light side battle. Droid. Yeah, I can do that. That'll be another easy one. That's worth my time. Yeah, I've been playing off of it today. Every chance I get to get that Empire feat. I think I can do this as well. I don't know if there's any feats that go into it. I guess if I really... Oh, I can get that. So I can do 3 plus that. I need to do 1 more with that. That's funny. Is it 46 points? For... Oh, maybe it is. Hang on. Wait a second. Yeah, because no lead is 15. Well, Psi on them is 15. No lead is 1. Where are we getting the 46? Where's the other stuff we coming from? Help me out. Help me see what you're seeing, Jamie. I don't see what you're seeing. 20 no lead battles. 20 Treya, Nihilus, Scion battles. Each refresh is 50. That gives 6 battles. So I can do... I'm going to be low on stamina. Because I need Nihilus and Scion to survive. But in theory, I can just put other characters in front of them that'll tank. Should it matter. Where are we getting 46 points? We definitely get like 31. If I could do this. After an ally has gained 7 buffs, they gain Foresight for 2 turns. Whenever an ally evades, reduce cooldowns by 1. Gain Foresight from Premonition. We could do that pretty easily. 15, 15, and then 1. Those 2 battles. 10 total, and the other 1 of 5 easily done in a day. I can't do the 20 battles of Nihilus and what's it called? 1 energy stamina each 10 minutes to play a battle. Just 1 stamina Scion Nihilus. Treya lead. What do I put in front of them? So that way they don't die. Horrible, horrible deaths. My Nihilus Treya Scion are pretty bad. Visions of Doubt is something I could do. Gain Foresight from Premonition 20 times. How easily could I do that? Old Ben Yoda. Shock T Plo Koon. Old Ben Yoda, Shock T Plo Koon. JML? I could probably do it that way. Temple Guard is a wimp. They're super wimp. But don't the idiots next to him throw AoEs? Won't they kill my children? Because my Scion's pretty dog water. Nihilus, I'm not really worried about Nihilus and Treya. I'm worried about Scion. I'm worried about this one. This is the one I'm worried about. Oh, goodness gracious. That'd be my only worry. We could probably gold crate then, you know? We're only doing it off of 50s. We do it off every refresh. I just need to go back and finish up the stupid things as they come along. I can do these 2 battles. I should be able, as I'm pretty sure, if this is slow enough, I can just... This guy has an AoE. These ones are single targets. I can auto-taunt this. Kill it with Han, I think. I guess I could just throw Isolate on Scion. Yeah, I'm not too, like I said, I'm not too worried about Nihilus and Treya. I'm pretty sure they'll live happily ever after. Oh, am I out of music? Hello? Hello? Take me... What do I want to hear? Which one sounds good right now? We are kind of going back to the beginning. We'll take... What, Solar Spinner? Actually, no. We'll mess around with Take Me Away. You can gold without stress and get more mats for mods. Is there a big difference between this crate? Well, I'm not looking to end on silver. I'm looking to end on silvery gold. But is it that big of a difference? 50, 50, 50, 30? 50, 50, 50, 25. We're getting 2 extra pieces. What are we getting? What are we getting that's extra? Is it more of this garbage? No. We're getting all this. We're getting all this. Is it the crates? Red, gold, gold, and purple? What are we getting? Red, gold, gold, purple. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all here. Are we getting more relic material? What are we getting? Where are these 2 extra slots coming from? Zimbital card? It's got to be this, right? Zimbital Electrum. Heatsink. Magnifier. It is the Zimbital card. What is the other thing I'm getting? I'm getting 2 things. Hang on, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose it. I know. But if I get to gold, that changes a lot if I get to gold. Oh, big stretch. If I get to gold, it cuts down the amount of requirements I need in order to get to Malgus, which is interesting. Interesting to think about. Depending on what the next conquest is, I'm pretty sure I'm going to red crate it. Well, it's not quite more in all crates, right? I'm pretty sure I get less of these smaller things, right? I get 10, 10, 10, 5, 10, 5. I'm pretty sure I get more of those here. 10, 10, 10, 15, 10, 15, 15. And then I get the other stuff. It gives me like less of the bottom end stuff and more of the top end stuff, which don't get me wrong, I like. I'm just a nitpicky asshole. So when you said more, I'm like ah, bah, 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 bah. But the the Zimbital cards are huge. What is the other thing I'm getting from this though? What am I missing? What is my stupid brain not detecting? It's before here, because it spreads out. There's a Zimbital card. Or is it only one thing? There's that, and then we come down here, and it moves one over. Oh, it's just the one thing. It is just the Zimbital cards. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I saw that for Relic 8 and Relic 9. They're taking away all of the, what is it, bronzium wiring and carbonite circuit boards from Relic 8 and Relic 9. It's, I have it. I have it. It's over here. This is wrong. Right here. Whoocha! Wire, yeah. Carbonite circuit boards and bronzium wire will be removed from 8 and 9. Okay, listen, alright, Jammy. Maybe for you, child. But I still need to get to Relic 1 through 7 on a ton of garbage. So I do still want those. Oh, Relic mats not needed anymore from... No, not from R6. It's just Relic 8 and Relic 9. R7 plus. Oh, yeah, phone keys. You know, that's very understandable. That's very understandable. I've been there. I've done that. Yeah, so once Relic 8 and Relic 9 are popped out, that's cool. I'm not really in that kind of a crunch, though. Like, all of my crunch currently, really, the Relic and mats are not that big of a deal. It's the damn signal data is actually what breaks my back, right? These parts not being needed here is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I really love to see that. But it's these guys, these motherfuckers that are here every single Relic level that I need a million of. Like, I have, what, like just enough to move my man's Luke to Relic 8 or something like that? Where's Ghost Heroes gear calculator? We pop into this bad boy. I love using this thing. It makes my life so much easier. I don't have to think. Yeah, 135, 140, 120. We pop back over here. Yeah, I'm like just above what I need for Relic 8 on my mans. Very, very annoying. We crunch more of the same Jedi currently. Damn, that phone's messing your fingies up, huh? That phone's breaking your fingers' ankles. But yeah, I'm looking... This is for sure the team of Jedi that I'm looking to move into my Jedi Master Luke squad. If I pop in over here, it's a little nicer to see. I think I have it on icing on the cake. There we go. These are going to be like the 3 squads that are in my immediate peripheral vision. Because I want to finish Luke, get him to 8. And then finish all these homies. I want Jolie at Relics, like 3. Ezra and Plo Koon at 3. If I could get Yoda to 8, that would be fantastic. But it is going to take time. Same with Skywalker, right? I want him in 5s at 8. And then Rex is basically where I want him. Echo and ARC Trooper. If I could get him to 3, that'd be nice. Of course, ARC Trooper needs to be higher, but I don't need him at that point right now. And then I want Padme. She needs to be at 7 for her requirement. Barriss, just a 3. Mace Windu, just a 3. And that would be kind of like the ideal spot where I finish all these. With my farm on Skywalker done, it'll allow me to move in to the Sith Empire. That would be nice. I was thinking about moving into Rey Jedi Training because I have to have them here. But if I move into her, I have to pick up Resistance Hero Finn and Poe. And I don't know if I want to do that. I think I can maybe do something else with her. I just don't know what it is yet. So I'm trying to figure that out while I'm hanging out. But these 3 are for sure what I'm going after, and then I'll probably chase the Sith Empire inside of my journey guide. Because I am what? I just need 6 more stars on these 3 characters. And then Revan's in my inventory. And then once Revan's in my inventory, he'll be like the real only character I need to gear. Him and Bastila are able to solo the Dark Side Malik event. And then Jedi Knight Revan, I already have him, Jolie, and Bastila. I'm going to have Bastila. Oh my god, my voice crack. I'm going to have Bastila at Relic soon. And I'm going to have Jolie at Relic soon. Well, I'll have Jolie at Relic soon. Bastila's a little further away, but she's on the list, man. Everyone's on the freaking list. Everyone needs relics. So, it should work out, I believe. Yeah, and I already have Revan at Relic 5, so him with Jolie and Bastila should solo the light side event. Unless, well, if you're talking about Bastila on... You meant Bastila on Dark Side, which is still the plan anyway. So we are at agreeance. I've done my research. I'm on top of it. Well, yeah, because you just need, like, a bunch of ferocity. No. SLKR Siphon only takes away the mastery of the character he's siphoning. So, like, for example, if you pop in here to Rey, and you look at her... We'll look at her relic stuff. Her mastery is the health and protection. This is what he would, like, be sapping from her. Because I think these are her mastery stats, right? It's why, Where's Jedi Knight Luke? It's why when he saps from Jedi Knight Luke... Wait, no. Where's the mastery stat at? I know Jedi Knight Luke's mastery is accuracy. I just don't remember how I find the mastery stat. Oh, here it is. It's in the mastery tab. Crazy. Look at that. Look at how that works. It's almost like if I just read, we'd be fine. So like for each character, they have a mastery stat that he would be siphoning from. So from Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, he'll take away accuracy, damage, and defense pen. And then for Rey, he will take deflection chance, dodge chance, health, and protection. So you'll always be taking from their mastery stat, which is a set of stats for every character. But I don't think any character has speed as a mastery stat. Pretty sure it's all just offensive and defensive stats that can be like in the thousands. Like your health, your protection, your damage, and your... Well, I guess technically accuracy is not in the thousands, but you know what I mean. Short answer, no. Does not steal speed. Do you get siphoned from the basic? I thought you only get siphoned from your AoE, and then your stun like sets up doubly, quadruply more siphon. I don't actually know how siphon works innately. This unit will gain 1% of a stat per stack, and the target will lose the amount gained. Oh, you do get it on the basic. Wow, crazy. And then what... Is it his... Kylo gains 20 siphon, Kylo gains 40 siphon. Wait. On a critical hit, he gains 40 siphon. Is it this? Is this the thing that makes it so when they're stunned? Double the siphon mastery if the target was stunned. That's why it matters. Wow, he just siphons on every ability, huh? That's crazy. He gets siphon on everything. That's nuts. I mean, it's not that nuts. Like, he's been doing this for years. It's just I didn't realize it. Didn't know. I did know that if the target was stunned, deal damage again and again. But this already hits physical damage to them twice. So the stun is just a third hit. Is it for, whoops, is it for every hit that he gains Siphon? If it's Kylo's turn, he gains Siphon. He only gains 10 Siphon. It doesn't get it per hit, though. He's not that cool. This unit will gain 1% of a stat per stack, and the target will lose the amount gained, is Siphon. And then over here, Kylo siphons mastery from target enemy, doubled if they were stunned. Siphon mastery. Gain a percentage of mastery equal to this unit's siphon. This is what you're talking about right here. Siphon mastery and siphon are not different. So, well, they're different in the sense of, like, they're not the same thing, but siphon mastery uses your siphon stacks to take their mastery. So when you're basicing, you get your 10 siphon until the end of the encounter, and you basically get to keep that 10 siphon forever, right? So you get 10 siphon over here, you get 40 siphon over here, you're holding 50 siphon. Then when you press this button, you'll gain a percentage of mastery equal to the unit's siphon until the end of the encounter, and the target loses that much mastery. And siphon is, 1% per stack of a stat per stack, and the target will lose the amount gained. What I don't know is how it targets a stat. So if it gets like does it target one of the stats from the mastery, or does it just steal their mastery? Don't know how that works. Above my pay grade. above my pay grade. Because realistically, it sounds pretty crazy if you're like, oh yeah, I stasis strike, I crit, I get 40 siphon. I do I do an AoE after that, siphon it up. Wait, we don't... Yeah, we keep it till the end of the encounter. So there's no way... Listen, okay? I don't understand... 1% of a stat per stack. I mean, if we get 50% stats from a stasis strike and a brutal assault, we don't take 50% of all their mastery just right then and there. That's not how that works. Yeah, but how much mastery does a character have that he can steal? Because it says percentage. If he has 40, 50, if he has 50 siphon and then he Furious Onslaughts and he steals 50% of their mastery, they become so much less of a character. I guess mastery is a cherry on top, right? That's the big thing about mastery. The thing I don't... Hang on. So we have 45 mastery, increases deflection chance, dodge chance, health, and protection. So when he steals a percentage of mastery, he steals like what, 45% per siphon or something like that? Or not 45%, he steals 50% of 45? Oh, you steal from what is left each time. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. So then what happens when you get to like 400 stacks of siphon? Right? Because if we go back to Galactic Legend, when you hit the old take off my helmet because I'm angsty, dispels all debuffs on itself, enters while in the stance, causes meter damage, you can't have... Wait. Don't you gain more siphon? Don't things happen when you're inside of your mean boy stance? Taking 10% of their current... Nope. He can... Yeah, it's from a lower percent each time. But, I mean, if we get at 100% the first time we siphon, he stops crying and starts slapping. Yeah, but then 400%, they would have no more mastery to steal from, right? But they don't just lose all their stats. I mean, that's kind of what happened back in the day when Jedi Knight Luke used to do battle. Back in the olden days. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you double siphoned it all. It doesn't say it here though, unless I'm blind. I mean, it could be. I'm pretty stupid. In this stance, Kylo's immune to damage. He can't be defeated. His siphon is doubled. I'm just blind. I told you I'm just pretty dumb. Just pretty dumb. It's fine. I wish they had like a breakdown of it so I could see it in real time, see like what mastery happens. Like they had a little button on the side that I could be like, ooh, hey, look, this is how much stats I've stolen from the character. This is how much is left. That'd be nice. But that'd be something for like a full-fledged game, not like a Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is a full-fledged game. It'd be something for like a console or computer game instead of a phone game. Yeah, well, I know he can make it so that Jedi Knight Luke, if you get it to where you have like the armor tech on Luke and he's super just out of his mind tanky, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren will siphon away all of his accuracy to the point where he misses every attack. So then he'll just kill him slowly but surely, no matter what, even though he's got like all the counters in the world and all that stuff. I know that's how that works. Because it's a part of his mastery. But I'm not sure if it's actually him putting his accuracy down to 0, or if we're just at such a low point of accuracy that he's just missing every time. Because I have seen it happen where he misses like 4 in a row and then he hits an attack, and I'm like, we're still not at 0 accuracy, even though accuracy is one of our mastery stats on Luke. There it is, increases accuracy. Wait, does Gas have accuracy as his... What? What is this, an Anakin thing? Where'd I hide you, Gas? Did I miss you? I just scroll right over you? I did? What the hell's your mastery? Oh my god, it is. Gross. That's funny. That's funny. Oh man, you learn something new every day. All these darn Skywalkers and their accuracy. Not knowing how to hit the side of a barn door. Mastery is gear 13. Oh! So when Mastery is dead, he's basically just the base of gear 13. You know, okay. That's easy. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy how that works. But he makes it so Jedi Knight Luke misses. Like everything. So it's gotta let you dip further down past, what's it called? Oh wait, I'm stupid. Hang on. I understand now. Hang on. So if we have, my accuracy is at 18% here. What else is it? Damage is at 33.21. And then what's the other mastery stat? I figured it out. It's oh god. And then defense pen. What's your defense pen, bud? Your armor pen is 120. So this is where they get their percentages from. It's from this part right here. So if I have 50% siphon stacks, I siphon this amount from the character. So I'll siphon 9% accuracy from here. I don't know if we dip further down. He makes it so he evades. No, he doesn't. Makes it so we miss. He ain't got it. He ain't got those. I mean, I guess evading and missing is the same thing. Maybe that's just me being an ass. Again. Yeah, because he takes away our accuracy, our damage, and our defense pen. So there comes a point where... Yeah. I got it. I got it figured out now. It all makes sense. It's all figured out now. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. And then you just continue to pull from this health pool from your total stat pool, which is why we can get down to 0% accuracy and miss all the time. But when we do hit, we do still hit for a huge amount of damage on Luke, because even though he's siphoned quite a bit of damage into himself, Luke's, you know, damage is so damn high. He becomes Swallow. As I understand it, Landry, yeah, that's how it works. As I understand it. Could be wrong, but you know. Once again, above my pay grade. And he'll siphon it down to 0. He can't go into the negatives. No, you're fine. Oh, 200? Yeah. 9, because it's 50% per thing, 200%. He's at 18%, 36. Yeah. Yeah. That's why they have to time the siphons when back in the olden days. That makes a lot of sense. That makes sense why he would miss every now and then, even though he dodged every siphon, because he put blind on him. Because they land a single pull, and that single pull, because they have the little yeet stick forward and then the double tap on the basic. Both of those are giving out, you know, 150 siphon-ish. He goes to siphon off that, and then we drop by almost 30% accuracy with the blink of an eye. Yeah. Easy squeezy peasy. Alrighty. With that epiphany out of the way, I think I'm a head out. Very big excited for the future Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's looking pretty dope out there. Now we just need to get him to get these stupid Conquest Pass things out of my thingy, so I don't miss my territory wars. Oh man, you guys have a good morning, possibly a good night. I don't know what time it is for you, Jamie. Not 100% on that, but I'll see you guys around in the future. Later.